So that's the usual then.
No, it's usually busy as fuck.
No, you with your... Never mind.
Oh, well. No, I prefer two.
Okay.
No loot.
But naturally.
I'm gonna just towards my round on box.
Yeah, I have 3 more bosses. And then I will be done, but... Which is fine, because at the rate we're going... Oh my god. Why are you guys so bad?
I don't know, we're gonna have to retcon this entire battle, Josh. I was planning on having a rogue, and now I don't have one. I don't know what to do.
I didn't realize that there was going to be a battle. I mean, listen, if that's what you want, that's on you.
I didn't want to end up in this situation to begin with.
No, it's fine. It's a good situation. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to walk away.
No, it's a good situation. Don't worry about it. Where is it? There it is. Open this, open that.
Josh, they added two more Hearthstone cards, or one more Hearthstone card that is Castle Nathru related for the Huntsman.
Oh shit.
Summon a Gargan Companion, infuse. Do you know the infuse mechanic? It's whenever X number of minions dies, it does a thing. And it's summon a Gargan Companion, infuse 4, summon another, infuse 8, and another. And you get the actual, like, dogs, Hecutus, Barghast, and Margor.
Man, this set's honestly looking like, oh, I kind of want to get
Just
back
for
in.
nostalgia.
But then I'm also like, right. Then I'm also like, how am I ever going to get these cards that I want without spending $500? Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Magic the Gathering's for. My box is currently already going up, and it's sitting above my cabinets in my kitchen, so I won't open it. Let's go.
Nice.
All of the singles are going down. Volatile right now.
Oh god.
2 months though is gonna go up. Alright, we have these guys. Do I have their names? Do I not have their names? That's not good. Where'd I put their names? Is it here? Hmm. Oh. Well, judging by the fact that I don't see these character names in the spreadsheet, it makes me think that my spreadsheet didn't save. But I have them somewhere else, so we're good. We're good.
Again? You didn't save again?
Apparently.
Listen, he's got a backup for the backups.
It's true. I know this from work. You know, I have everything everywhere 500 million times. That can't be it. It's from 515. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, that I just didn't actually write their names down, which would be stupid of me, but when I made the tokens I did, so hey.
Did we learn their names? Did we get that far?
Nope.
Okay.
For all I know, you might not get that far this session. Who knows?
That's true. I mean, this could be a complete party wipe.
I hope not. Because then no one will ever know the fate of Jode, and that'll be very sad.
It would be very sad.
Oh, you know,
Oh my
I
God.
was just gonna start you.
You have the orb, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No?
I thought Alec had it, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, because Alec was gone when the orb was, because the orb was last session.
I don't
And
think
Alec
I-
wasn't here last session.
I don't think I got from the orb from. Can you remind me what the orb actually is? Because
That's the orb of fire.
The orb of dragonfire.
No, I did not get the orb of dragonfire.
You definitely got it, or someone definitely.
Nope, I did not. I know I
Someone
did
got
not.
it. That is a great observation.
I think Barley.
If
has
somebody
it.
uploaded the YouTube footage, then we might be able to link back. But
That's true.
it's a good thing I did this afternoon.
Oh, you did it this
was-
afternoon? You motherfucker! I could have watched it at work. I didn't even check.
Because
Imagine not being subscribed and getting notifications when your favorite creator uploads a new video.
I'm very confused. Don't you all
I
have
am
Twitch?
subscribed, but I hate notifications, so I have them.
Oh yeah,
shut
you
off.
could also go back and watch the Twitch VOD.
Yeah, that's how I watch everything. I just pull up the Twitch VOD.
I don't watch Twitch. I don't do Twitch. That's not my thing.
You just type in twitch.tv/ trans8. You're there. Easy.
You know what? YouTube is just as
Here,
fucking
that's one
easy.
thing.
Yeah, but you have to rely on him to upload it.
Yeah, but Twitch is blocked on my work intranet. YouTube is not.
I am 45 years old. I don't watch Twitch.
Why?
I think
They even have sporting events on Twitch now. It's great. You can watch football on Twitch.
I'm not fucking.
I mean, I'm not watching football in general. I'm just saying.
I'm a YouTube fan.
I take it or leave it. I just don't remember whether the I just don't remember whether I gave you the additional stuff about the orb.
I did not get the Orb of Dragonfire. I know I didn't.
I was like very adamant that you guys take the orb in the statue.
We did, but I did not. Look, here comes Chris. He'll remember, or he'll have it written down. It'll be fine.
That's true. That's true.
Oh boy, more dick weeds not getting out of whirlwind.
Hello, sir.
What do I
Fuck.
remember?
And I'm dead.
Did Epps get the orb of dragonfire? Did he take that?
I do not think that I did. I think Barley has it.
Barley should have it.
I don't know if I wrote that down. Let's find out.
I'm checking my notes over here with shit.
It's fine. You're gonna go back and see them anyway. It's fine.
I can actually delete all these old notes. Kratos goes to training room in Tempest Alliance and meets female Triton warrior with trident. Invites to train in Fight Club. Bum fights. Wins against Meltos.
We don't talk about that anymore.
It's in my
It was a
notes.
dark it was a dark time for everyone, all right?
God, do you remember when we almost beat the gnomes?
I didn't write anything else down, but I think
this-
you're right that Barley has it because I
I'm
think
almost
F was
100%
like, "Eh."
sure he's got it. I got my
yeah.
Gilded Acorn. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, I wrote that down. I've got to wrap up work while we're waiting.
All right, well, at least someone has it.
Yeah.
It's Jode. Jode still has it.
No,
remember
you guys
thinking
need
at
to
the
bring
time
it
that-
to Jode.
I remember thinking at the time that an Orb of Dragonfire might be something that I would want to be carrying, but then at the same time, maybe, no, I think there was a whole discussion is I didn't need any extra fire. I have fire. I am the fire.
Oh,
You never have too much fire.
Oh boy.
Gee, fucking
I think, Chris, I
banana.
think you're right. I think that might be the case,
Oh.
which I can just trade Barley a stick off the ground for it and tell him it's
it
a
has
machine gun.
has to be the acorn.
I mean, fair enough. I'll just fucking switch out the spell next level. Who cares? I'm not going to do what Treatment tells me.
Yeah, that's wait, hold on. If I were to go and look, where the fuck is it? Ah, so many tabs. Okay. Oh yeah, Barley and Epps are still hiding in the trees. So as of right now, It's
Sure.
the wizard.
And then me and
It's-
Britos were back at the wagon still.
Well, I thought you
Method-
guys ended it by coming out and saying, "All right, we're here to support."
Yeah, somebody went and got you guys. You were there. That's why we can see your tokens on the screen because you were far away. I think while me and Barley hid, Laurie Strode went and got you
Mm.
and brought you back. See? Yep. There was
Goes
a
by a
nod.
different name though, but yes.
I'm pretty sure it was that name. You sure?
Pretty sure that is incorrect. Yeah.
You're only pretty sure though. I'm like 100% certain.
Oh, it's when these NPCs start calling you Laurie Strode. I can't tell whether he's mad at me or wow.
Both, definitely both.
He's always mad at you. Just assume it's
He's always mad at WoW too.
I mean, that is also fair because my group let me die. I was up.
Aren't
How
you the
was up-
healer?
Yes.
healer adjusts. No.
Just
The
feel better. I don't
healer-
understand.
Healer
The-
adjusts still applies. Just don't die, dude.
For
You
real.
can heal yourself.
I literally pulled everyone with healing aggro. So no.
This sounds like a you problem. Manage your aggro.
For real.
better.
Just don't heal as much. I don't get this.
We
yes.
all learned from Leroy.
Sounds like a problem for an over healer. Please be a more effective healer.
I'm a druid. I literally just roll and stack hots. The guy takes a shitload of damage. I'm going to take a shitload of healing aggro.
I mean, overhealing generates more threat than regular healing does.
No, you don't. You don't generate. You only generate threat on HP that's actually restored, not on overheal.
You sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Should just be a priest instead of a druid.
You should just play Final Fantasy 14, and then it just kind of doesn't matter.
Agree.
What are classes? And our mage is AFK, so we're just gonna go 4-man heroic Loken. Great.
You're
Please don't be
fine.
retarded.
Oh my god. Why are you quiet?
How about now?
Thank you.
I moved my mic 1 millimeter and it solved everything apparently.
It was substantially closer than 1 millimeter. I watched it happen.
2 millimeters.
I was like, yesterday you were fine. I don't understand. Oh god. Okay. So there's one housekeeping thing I already told a few of you, but Alec is going to be bowing out for the foreseeable future. Just work is not allowing him to consistently make it, so he let me know today. So you are down a rogue, and he had all of the money, so haha.
Yeah.
We murder him
Sucks.
as leaves and lose ghost.
I
I mean, he's technically
hasn't-
with us right now. Can we just trade him into these people for
He was never with you.
information? Hmm,
He was off doing rogue things.
I don't know.
I do. And I'm God.
And no rogues in the party, perfectly balanced as all things should be.
I think what happened is he returned our magic items to us before you left, right?
Definitely not. He may have sold them and fenced them, though.
Classic rogue.
He left the
Why
money.
don't let-
I'm just trying to set this up so if he does eventually come back, you guys hate him, that's all.
why don't let rogues in the party?
They steal and fence our magic items after the paladin convinces us to put them down.
To be fair, he didn't actually play a rogue, so
He had rogue points.
was
he did sneak attack once.
It's true. He
mean,
played.
still has-
He more played changeling as a class instead of a race.
That is true. Okay. Wait, am I thinking back 2 sessions ago? Was last session literally just the entirety of the church and then getting here?
Yeah.
Alright, so that was last session, everyone.
Well, I had an amazing adventure where that guy was baptized in
Yep.
fire. and
Oh,
it was
that's
lost- it was
right.
lost time.
That's right. Will was able to easily was able to fill all the stuff that I had not planned. So we got to see a nice guy turn into a formidable member of the church.
Will, did Barley take the Orb of Dragonfire?
Yes. Yes, and
If he says,
Yes,
"What's the Orb of
also.
Dragonfire?" I was gonna lose my mind.
no. Yes, I did.
Totally. I
Are you
remember.
sure?
Chris, help me here.
Just
We don't know. That's the issue.
That's why we're asking you.
if you have it, that's fine.
I mean, the VOD is uploaded. We could just watch it.
I
I
don't.
just spent this session watching the old session.
Yep. It's just our reactions to
Let's-
last session.
No, it's
know what?
it's that classic memory episode where we just remember all the things we used to do.
Both
I don't-
Chris's thought
Sure.
that Barley had it. So
I'm gonna
we
say
can
yes
just
because I trust you guys more than myself. So
we can just go with that and then
Fair
find a
enough.
way to get it away from Barley.
We definitely wouldn't have left it there. Is really what it
No.
comes down to.
You guys almost left it there until I force-fed you to take that in the fucking statue. So
Look,
I just looked it up. And it
thank
was
you
automatic.
for being a good. Yeah, thank you for being a
Oh,
good.
there's
DM.
the wine. He's drinking wine.
So,
Would you s- so you just looked it up and what?
no, so I can use it, right? So I have it. So-
Yes.
What are the random properties that it has?
This is not the same type of Orb of Dragonfire as whatever the hell is online.
No.
That was the problem is we don't know exactly
Maybe come up with some unique names then.
what it does.
I came up with the name before looking up that there was a real thing.
That's how
So-
stealing works in intellectual property.
That is not how stealing intellectual property works. If I had looked it up first and then used the name, then I would be stealing works of intellectual property.
Wait, is it Orb of Dragonkind or Orb of Dragonfire?
Mine is Dragonfire.
Oh, never mind then. I take it
Oh,
back.
then shut the fuck up!
Orb of Dragonfire is not a thing.
Haha! Fuck you, Will. Okay.
Original
Okay.
thought:
So-
do not steal.
Wow.
It's a little feisty in here.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll say figuring out where the fuck the items are. The end of the last session had you guys spying on these individuals that were tasked with trying to kidnap Agnar. They had hired the ruffians that you guys were able to stop, and you haven't been able to collect much information. I believe it was our very own. It was S, right? S was going around trying to scurry through everyone's bags
Yes,
and
yes.
may have almost gotten caught.
Wild shape.
And I believe we ended with Laurie Strode. / wait, who is he?
wine glass.
/ Rodoc, offering himself up to the three members willingly. And I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that both Pretost and Odoron also were behind him showing themselves.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And before we actually continue, I just want to make sure, is that accurate or not accurate for both of you?
I came up and said, "Hey guys," and with my arms wide open like Creed.
Yes, I know that. We know what
I
you
believe
did.
it was failed stealth checks that led us to some of us being hidden and some of us being out in the open. Does that sound right?
That
Yes.
does in fact sound correct.
Okay. So then I guess with that, yeah, Rodoc approaches and you hear a gruff voice say, "Oh wait, you were there earlier. That's right.
Yep.
Well,
He's back.
welcome
again.
back."
Hey guys, so I just want to make it clear that not here to fight. I know you're giving me all your like teeth and claws and your tail's kind of poofy, but we also have a Catman, and so we know the signs of agitation. And at this point, I finally, with my arms open, turn around. Do I see my friends behind me, or am I just an asshole in a clearing by myself?
You see two of your friends behind you.
I'm crouched behind a bush. Intention.
You're crouched behind a bush, but they can see you.
Oh, I was gonna say, I guess the question is, do I see Pretos?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm be like, see, we have one too.
Wow.
You
I was gonna say,
notice.
I joined the other group.
You do notice actually that the Leonin kind of looks shocked to see another Leonin about.
It's been a while. I don't know that I've seen one since I left my home so long ago.
The PetSmart adoption wall.
They're hiding out in shadows.
He-
Don't think they exist, but
He addresses you, Pretos, and he says, "And what brings you so far from home?"
Frito just kind of scratches his head, trying to like come up with a way to explain what "far from home" even means in this context. uh, yeah, I don't know. he just like shrugs and shakes. He's like genuinely just like 8 intelligence, so
8 intelligence.
flummoxed. Like,
With them.
He kind of looks at you, I guess seemingly knowingly, and says, I too had trouble with the clan."
yeah.
You're like, "Yes, I totally know what you mean." Wait, Odoron, does your armor and stuff still have any symbol of the council on it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So, he then looks, behind Pretos, and he notices your the symbol, and you kind of see his eyes narrow a little bit. Then he looks back towards the wizard, and he says, "Well, what is it you want now?"
So I brought some of our compatriots. We had some concerns regarding the council that hopefully some friendly faces. We can just submit a couple inquiries, hopefully get a couple answers, and we'll leave you guys to do whatever you gentlemen are doing together in tents in the woods away from everyone else. No judgment from me. You guys do you, or each other, or together. I don't know. Anyway, and then I gesture towards Odoron to like.
To what?
How doth Odoron respond?
I mean, they don't. Why are you gesturing towards me? They don't like the council.
They're supposedly members of the council.
yeah, they work for the council.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking it's the other faction.
Yeah, that's why your symbol of same teamness.
Mm.
Are you coming over, or just gonna leave me standing?
I don't know what to say either. Genuinely.
When you say that, the Onin says, "Wait, don't move. Wait 1 second." He sees he kind of shuffles over, kind of looking at you still, making sure that you're not doing anything sneaky. And he takes the other two, and they kind of like, looking back and forth between all of you, kind of start like muttering things to themselves. And then after a few minutes,
So while they're doing that,
Uh-huh.
can I not rotate my icon? Damn it! I was gonna say I just completely turned my back to them to look back at our friends.
I got you.
You can rotate it. You just gotta click on it.
Hey, upside
what's-
down.
Yeah, I thought there was like a mouse
There
clicky
is.
function to.
Click on it, and then a little dot appears above it, and you rotate it.
Yeah.
That definitely did not show up for me.
Rotate.
It's a square.
Operator
There's
error.
a s-
Little square on the upper part when you click on
Got a
your.
little line connected to
Your
it.
icon. Drag your icon. next to
Oh,
the
there
A.
we go. Okay, all right.
The international symbol for spin.
Spin this thing.
Windows 95.
All right, thank you.
I don't know, Josh, were you finished?
basically, after they finish muttering, it's going to be the human is going to approach you guys to begin talking. And he's going to look specifically at you, I guess, now that you're in front of Peter, and he says, "And what can we help you with?"
I mean, I ask you the same. We heard that there were council supporters out here, and we're coming to see if we could lend some aid.
I'm gonna ask you now that you're close in the fire. You can now see them. You can see everything that they're currently wearing and the symbols of the council they have. Can I ask you to roll a, we'll say perception? I'll give you advantage on it.
Oh, God damn it. The friggin' like Discord chat, camera window is so finicky. Perception, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah. Why did that roll with advantage? I don't know why that rolled with advantage, but...
Well, it's good. I give you advantage.
Oh, okay.
With 16, you can't quite put your finger on it, but it doesn't look like the symbols they're wearing are... They match what the symbol is that you have for the council.
Okay.
Yeah, that retro shit. They haven't gotten the new logo updated yet.
It is an older code, but it checks out.
So, yeah. So he responds to your inquiry about helping. Is I don't remember being told that there were other agents out here.
Like, well, we were passing through the area, so we had heard rumors while we were in town of supporters of the council, and figured we would come out and lend a hand while we were passing through.
Does that jive with our story about needing water and wandering onto the window?
All things can be true. We could have come out here because we heard they were out here and also need water.
He asks you if you're looking for supporters of the council, why wouldn't you go to Baroness Drake?
And we did. We have a specific mission that we've been on for Baroness Drake.
And is she
How
the
do you-
one who asked you to come find us?
No, she didn't come ask us to find anything.
Looks visibly confused. Like, we
We-
were
we were-
given directives to quash an uprising. And I think we'll be able to take care of it.
I'm still, I'll be honest with you, out of game, not 100% certain what our actual goals are coming out here. So me as a character, I don't know what the fuck to say to these people.
So these guys hired the guys.
I know what they did, but what are we aiming to do here? We didn't really have
we were
a
supposed
plan.
to figure out why they wanted to do it. I guess is I understand. I agree with you. but
Yeah, I know what we were trying to do. I don't understand how we were going to accomplish that, other than just being like, I don't know, it's waltz up to this camp.
I think we were going to send Chris in to sneak, and then he blew it. So,
I did not.
you got caught
No, I didn't.
right before
I
you
got
got to
caught.
the camp. Oh, yeah.
No, Laurie Strode got caught. He was about to catch me as a rat, but because I was a rat, I was able to get away.
No, I'm just saying you didn't get to investigate the last.
No, I didn't go
That
into
was
the
obviously all the secrets of the game were in that last tent.
There was some paperwork in that one.
I mean, I'm cool with just bailing. Just be like,
Yeah.
peace out.
I'm gonna ask, and how were you intending on squashing the uprising?
He kind of looks you over again, and he says, well, I don't know if that's information that I am able to share. Just because we wear the same colors doesn't mean that we can share all our information.
Can I ask a clarifying question real quick on your backstory, Seth? You're like a ranking member, right? Like you're kind of a big deal, or no? I seem to remember you being a big deal.
I will let Josh decide that. I was the paladin of the king, who had also been appointed by the council to the king.
Yeah, I feel like you're like a ranking member, so I mean, we'll rank on him, but we'll let Josh decide if that's how the hierarchy.
I mean, yeah, we can say that you are a ranking member. That doesn't change what he says.
Yeah. Like, all right, Understand. See you. Bye. No.
And I'm fine with ejecting if we don't think there's anything like we're chasing a dead end.
What if the truth will set us free?
I mean, there's
I'm just gonna, as they're talking, I'm just gonna yell over, like, from the side. Hey, did you guys have anything to do with that, like, attack on that crazy fire cult guys?
You can see, you say that, and we'll say that Odoron can see that the human looks visibly upset that you yelled that out. And
I think at the end of the day for us, like, if those guys are our allies, right, which I think that we are kind of on their side, right, the fire cults,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these guys are actively trying to kill them. We should probably figure out how they plan to do that so we can stop it, I guess was the intent, but
Yeah.
not sure if this is the linchpin to crack that open, though, but I just say
So-
if we leave, they're going to murder that old man, so.
yeah, so he says that that was the uprising that we were going to quash. Yes.
What?
That was an uprising? He just seems like some crazy old dude who likes to set other people on fire.
Could you
I
not
like
see?
that day.
Could you not see why maybe he should be removed from power?
I mean, if you have crazy people joining other crazy people, it's not exactly contagious. If anything, I feel like with the mass overpopulation you guys have in the area, that might actually do some, I don't know, population control?
So, out of character, if I found out, like, in Fairfield, Connecticut, there was a cult of fire worshippers that was setting people on fire, I would absolutely want the government to step in put stop to it. Like, 1,000% would
No,
I
but if they were only setting dumb people and gullible people on fire, though.
100% step in.
But you could translate it to real world now. Like if back when COVID came out and these people felt
here we
like
go.
you can burn the disease out of you.
Oh, okay. So, example: if you found a cult of people injecting bleach into each other,
You
Yeah, that's not necessarily.
just let them inject bleach into each other, so that way that problem solves itself.
I was just gonna say, problem takes care of
Problem
itself.
is they were injecting bleach into other people. Like,
no,
it did not
other
occur.
gullible people.
Okay, we're done with this
Anyway.
conversation. So I'm gonna.
Demonetize.
I'm just gonna go this way. I'm just gonna ask him. Your coat of arms seems to be a little off. Is that homemade or where'd you pick up that seal?
It was given to us when the council asked us to do the job for them.
By who? By the Baroness?
No, by the council themselves. I see that you also wear the symbol, but not everyone gets the honor of being appointed by them directly.
Oh, you think so?
Oh shit, it's on now.
Do you? I mean, do you? Who do you think I am?
I think you're a little upstart that thinks that he's someone special.
An
If you want
upstart.
to hit him, I got you.
And then he kind
Is
of
it-
nods back and he says, just because you're an Aasimar doesn't mean anything. Look, we have one too. And you see behind him is another Aasimar wearing the same oddly dissimilar symbols.
Mm-hmm. In what way? Like, what can you describe how they're like dissimilar?
It just it seems that the coloration is a little off. It seems that the where the lines are just don't like match up properly.
Mhm.
I think realistically most people would be fooled. The reason why you were not is because you grew up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell straightforwardly, like, this wasn't, craftsmanship that was done by those who are making crafts for the council, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it would fool most people.
Can I just? I guess I'm gonna just do this. Fuck this fucking thing. Hold on. I have something to do. I think. Yeah, I want to roll. Excuse me. I want to roll insight, and just see specifically about the person who gave them the insignia. Hello?
What specifically are you trying to see about, like, whether he believes they were actually from the council, or?
Right.
Okay.
There it is. Don't roll with advantage this time.
Ooh.
You 100% believe that he is telling the truth, or at the very least, that he believes he's telling the truth.
Okay. Hmm.
It's time to crank this number.
Yeah, I mean, anytime anybody else wants to step in, feel free, because I'm struggling, because Odoron really wouldn't give a shit whether this person thinks that they're with the council or not.
Still hiding.
The decision here is, as a party, do we walk away or do we end the threat? And it's really the two choices we got, because I don't think talking to them is going to get us that much farther.
I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna say something. Be like, well, I guess in that case, I'm just gonna go back to the, yeah. Why don't we just go? I'm gonna like kind of gesture back to everybody, be like, just go back to the Baroness and tell her that they didn't want our support, and that they're failing to complete their mission. So maybe we'll just take over the whole mission as a whole. And then just start walking away. And I don't know if you want to do like a deception or intimidate or something for that, but just trying to bluff them, basically.
I mean, I'm going to watch Odoron pass. I'm just going to do like the, and then also turn around.
So wait, you're saying that to the group?
I'm saying that to the people at the camp. Yeah, I'm like, well, we're just going to go back, and I guess we'll just go back and report back to the Baroness, since this mission seems to be a failure here, and they don't want our support.
I'll give you, I mean, you can choose deception or intimidation, whichever one you think is better. If anyone wants to step in, I'm willing to give advantage if someone wants to help spice it up.
It's spice, but I'm hiding.
I was going to say, I guess it's just me.
Someone spice. Guys, I'm hiding. Someone needs spice.
I was going to say, I'm hiding. I can't do anything.
I got no spice. I've
Damn it,
just
Roadhog.
listen. I tried role playing. It didn't get us anywhere. So
All right, I'm just rolling.
Here we go.
Okay.
I look over at the other Leon and I say, like, seems to me like they're in capable hands already anyway. We're buddies, you know. Friends of a feather.
Wait, so are you saying that you don't believe in Odoron? Wait.
No,
Are
I'm
you
saying
giving him disadvantage?
I agree with Odoron. I'm saying, like, yeah, like let's leave. Like, they're already in good hands. They clearly don't need our help. So yeah, like, let's go back.
No, but he was saying, Odoron was saying that you guys are gonna take over the mission, right? That,
Yeah.
like, fuck them, they suck.
That they failed their mission.
We're going to go report that we're going to go
Yeah.
tear
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I misread that entire.
All right.
I'm sending it.
A laser sight comes out of the woods. It's very intimidating.
Ooh.
17.
Okay, you know what? You're fine with 17. So with that, it's actually a different voice. It's the Aspar in the back, and he says, "Wait! You'll take over the mission?"
If that's what the Baroness needs us to, because it seems like you three don't really seem to know what you're doing here.
He says, "Well, she's not the one who tasked us with it.
Isn't that what he just said? Like,
No, the council themselves.
I thought
not the
I
Baroness.
thought you said that the council was only said they were the ones who gave him the insignia.
No, they're on orders from the council. He told us to just go deal with the Baroness and basically
Yeah.
get out of their way.
He
Gotcha.
said, but if you want to take over the task, I mean, there's better things that we could do."
I mean, you seem to be failing at this task, so what else are you going to try to do?
I think we're failing at this task because some other council members decided to step over the line that was drawn.
A line that was in what way? I think you should be more specific instead of skirting around whatever you're trying to say.
I'm saying that you decided to step in on a task that you had no business being a part of, and you were acting outside of the council's will, despite having the same colors. Yo, the man wants to bitch slap him. I can see it in your face.
Gotcha.
No, I'm trying to understand how this was you're like trying to understand how this was a success for the.
I was also thinking that too.
This seems like a tragic failure for my
Wait, no one
deception
said it was
roll.
a success. You guys stepped over and you were against the will of the council is what they're saying. It's not that it's a success. They're saying that you guys stepped in, right? It was a failure because other council members fucked it up, which makes sense.
No, I
right?
meant
Because-
my deception
No,
roll.
his role.
I'm trying
Oh.
to see how that was trying to read between the lines and figure out why you view this as a successful roll of deception when it feels like a utter failure of deception.
They believe that you were going to take over the task, which is what you had said.
I see what he's saying.
I guess.
think they're reading too deep
Yeah.
into it.
Like, no, we'll just go back and we'll report back to the council for you. And I'm just going to continue to keep walking. If the council wants you to do a different task, then they'll let you know.
Oh wait, you're reassigned.
The first man says you're gonna go that far north.
Like the council has agents everywhere.
These guys are much lower ranked than I thought.
To say not only that, but I have direct contact. What's her name? My sister. I always forget.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Your sister's name.
I'll have to bring up my
Jane.
spreadsheet.
I'm finding it. Don't worry.
I didn't pull my spreadsheet up again.
It wasn't. It was Astra.
Aesra, yeah. And I'll say, I'll bring it up to my sister, Aesra.
You notice that the Asmar and the human both kind of go white at the name drop. And there are no more excuses being offered as to any of the things they said.
So, would you prefer that I do that, or are you going to be more cooperative? Because all we're trying to do here is offer some help.
You see as they kind of, share side glances, and the Athmar looks at you and he says, "You know what? Yeah, I think you're right. We could definitely use the assistance of high-ranking members of the council."
So I'll turn around and walk back to them and just say, so, you're supposed to squash an uprising, and I'm sure that's all the information you got. Now trying to play, I'm on their side, friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But what was going? What are you? What How do
we
how
were
do you intend?
told-
How does what you're doing right here lead to that?
We were told to grab Agnar and take him alive, and we were going to drop him off. And then the council was going to deal with them how they please. We just hired some people to do that for us.
Yeah, the whole subcontractor job.
So yeah, did you keep tabs on what they were actually doing, or
They were supposed to infiltrate during one of the speeches that Agnar was giving, because generally the town guard steers clear of what's going on with the church. So it seemed like it would have been an easy way of success. But I imagine if they ran into you, probably was going to fail.
Like, well, they ran into us because we were investigating random kidnappings and potential murder. And then we got wind. I mean, you didn't cover your tracks very well because it was very easy for us to find out that it was a council business.
Well, we didn't expect them to get caught.
Of course not. Nobody does.
Amateurs. God damn it.
How many people know that it was the council?
Right now, just us.
Kind of nods his head. This is, well, that's good.
Do we roll initiative now or what?
I mean, they actually have to snuff us out now. We know too much.
I'm gonna. What time of day is it? Are we still like in the middle of the night right now?
Yep.
I legit, I'm struggling. I don't know what the next move is. Gonna look to the group like, well, what do you guys think we should do?
Element bring the bodies.
Yeah, I mean, so not there, but
Very confident for a level 5.
I just don't see. I mean, we proved already that they're schmucks. Can't even cover their tracks, so I'm not too worried.
That's what the confidence comes
I just
from.
we either convince them to go home, or we murder them. I just don't see, or we get them to lead us on to the next step of whoever's
Yeah, I
pulling
mean-
the strings. Like,
They would need Agnar for that, no?
Where was your drop off for that you were supposed to drop Agnar off at? Because we met Agnar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we've been, you know, in following this trail, we've met with Agnar, so it's possible that we could assist in getting him to the drop off point without him catching on.
They kind of look at each other a little shocked and said, "Well, there's a small little farming town that's a few days north that we were supposed to bring him to. They figured it would be a safe drop-off location because there's not much traffic in and out."
Who are you supposed to drop him off with?
We were supposed to drop him off to some other higher-ranking member of the council who was then going to begin their questioning.
there you go. That's the linchpin that we needed. So, get them to stand down and wait, and we'll take it to the next level.
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna just. Why don't you head back to the council, head back north, and report back, and we will take over from here. We already have an in with Ragnar. We don't need to hire an outside party to try to kidnap him.
Well, wait. Are we gonna get paid?
And that's not for me to decide.
Well,
Did you
if we're
complete
not
the
gonna-
job?
Well, we would have if you weren't here.
I just said yes, my guy.
I could have.
That's like
But
I'm honest. That's like I'm too honorable for that shit.
Check is in the mail.
Yeah, exactly. Your check is in the mail. HR
Yeah.
said there's a problem with your W-2, so
we wouldn't have had to come if you were competent at your job. I mean, do you usually pay incompetent people?
Offense.
Apparently, we did, since the ones we hired were incompetent.
I mean, that's on you, buddy.
Should have done the job yourself, my man.
You need a job done right. Yeah, you need a job done right. You do it yourself. Like this Leonin definitely just said out loud.
You see the other lane and kind of beam at you, proud. He says, "That's what I was saying from the start."
he saved the land and he joins the party. The other two. I mean, I think we have the next leg of our plan, so if we can't disbar them, we dispatch them.
So, you see as they share, the human shares one long look with the other two, and he says, "Fine. fulfill the will of the council, we'll step down. Hi. What?
Right. Nice job.
Is Josh yelling at a cat?
Yeah,
Yes.
he came up and started yelling at me.
Did he answer back after you asked what?
He squeaked.
They always do.
So,
He squeaked and he jumped off the bed.
all right. So we need to meet with whoever this high-ranking council member is, who is going to question.
Yeah, I guess. I was also,
We could all, I mean, I'm just that's where I'm thinking, but
I mean, I could also get the sending stone and try to contact the council and find out.
Yeah, my only concern here is that we send them back, and then the council's like, "Why the fuck did you guys come back?" And then these guys come back after us, and they've got like, who knows how many XPs that they've gained on the way back up and down, and maybe they're higher level than us now.
how many mini adventures on the way back? We really should.
We will
follow
kill
those
boars on the way.
I mean, it buys
I
us
think
time.
it's lose. Yeah, just it's a timer.
Yeah, either I mean, listen, we're either committing to murder them, and if we're not, then we're just killing time, right? So, because ideally we can convince whoever the next person. Like at some point, we just need to convince someone that this is not worth the squeeze, right? Because otherwise, they're just going to murder this cult. So,
Do we take Agnar with us for real, or do we just fake that?
I mean,
We can have our rogue pretend to be. Ah, shit.
I also personally, I don't know.
care about Agnar.
Odoron doesn't like Agnar either.
I also don't like Agnar. But,
I like
if
Agnar.
we're going to take him with us, then this is irrelevant because we keep him safe. So it's just if we're going to leave him behind, then we need to squash whatever the element is that's trying to murder him. The
Mhm.
problem is if this goes all the way to the top, I mean,
The
I don't know.
questioner doesn't exactly know what the guy looks like, right? We could probably get another cultist to take his spot for
Don't get tortured.
turnover. And he can come with, and
Yeah, we just need to figure out where these orders originated from, and then convince that person it's not worth it, or stop them, right? Because that will put a stop to it, right? But if this goes all the way to the top, which it seems like it may, if the council's involved, then we might just have to.
Are we having an actual sidebar with like? Have these people left? Are we having like? Are we doing like table talk?
Yeah, see, because I'm still hiding in a bush, so there's just. All
Yeah, no, they're still at their camp, right? It is the middle of the night and it's a camp.
right, so can you guys creep away so we can have an actual in-character conversation?
yeah.
Where we say all the same things.
Yeah. So we're gonna just say, okay, well,
I am gonna keep like an eye on them though. You guys can talk in the back, but I'm gonna at least
No, I
stick
mean,
around and make sure they're not doing anything.
No,
shit.
I
I was-
think you meant like they're gonna. You guys were all gonna start gonna walk back and have a
back to the
conversation.
city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what are options? Our options are to camp here with these guys, which seems a little sus, or we go back tonight.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, you guys can give them pointers. How to be good members of the council.
Can we tell them to stop by that fucking vampire's house? That would be the best parting gift we could give to them, right?
So I go take a nap there. All right, so are we far enough away we can have an OOC or an IC conversation?
Yeah. That's fine.
All right, so we say all those same things that we said before.
I would say I'm struggling to find the reason why we want to protect Ragnar.
Agnar.
Agnar. I keep saying Ragnar.
I mean, I don't like him either, but I'm hesitant to just let him die for no reason. I mean, at least he's
Right.
trying.
But also there's
I mean, why
There's
don't
a
you
st-
like him?
because
Yeah, Jode trusted him with
Oh,
the
I don't-
dragon statue. You
I
have to
don't
like him.
Go as farther than I can throw him. I don't trust Agnar either.
because
I'm making a new
Fire
song.
that much is
If-
suspect.
if it was
Side-eye.
if it was that easy to just burn the corruption away, don't you think it would have been done years ago?
No, but I don't think it's easy. I don't think he has unlocked the exact thing to do, but it's something.
So
I'm-
just because he's
I'm-
incompetent doesn't mean he deserves to die.
That's not the point. You're protecting. We're spending days protecting one person, while potentially hundreds or thousands could die if we don't do something quickly.
And an entire order was attacked too. I mean, yes, I get what you're saying, but there seems to be the corruption is worse than
The corruption of the people or the corruption of the actual environment.
the council.
Right. The council, I don't believe is the council just believes in the means justifying the ends.
Just doing government things. Same shit governments have done forever.
And to an extent, I still believe in that too. Because we save Agnar, and by wasting a week, now how many hundreds of people die from the rot?
Well, that was going to be my next question. How far is this a week's walk north, Josh?
2 days.
It's right, but I'm saying we've spent. I'm not talking about the 2 days it would spend to get up there. I'm talking about the 2 days that we've spent in town here investigating something irrelevant, and the 2 more days that we have to spend to go up there, and then the 2 more days it comes back, and then the week it's going to take us to get down into the forest. Like,
All right.
It's irrelevant. I bet Agnar finds it very relevant. And
Yeah.
also, we can do something here, and we can maybe do something somewhere else.
so would it motivate you more to go to the internment camps of the hundreds of sick and dying people from the rot? That maybe that would motivate you to put as much time and effort into saving 100 people as you do into saving this one person who you happen to know?
How are we saving them again?
By
do we do
destroying the
at that?
corruption in the heart of the forest.
I don't know how to do it, though.
Yeah, how do we do it? I just want you to tell me how we're supposed to do it.
But that's my point, is
with fire?
we're spending a lot of time and effort saving one person when there are hundreds of people dying.
He could be the guy that does it, though. Just because he can't do it now doesn't mean... I mean, let's be honest. He's a level 20 wizard hiding in disguise, so he may have a real shot at it. I guess that's like...
I'm just saying, you haven't been able to answer my question, but just posed more questions back to me.
Yeah, it's...
You can't answer the questions that I pose back to you either, which are...
We
Yes,
find
I
out
like
how
that
to do it.
thought.
We find out how to do it, and we
I
go
think we should-
investigate
You
it.
don't think this guy can teach us how?
No, I don't believe he has anything to do with this. I believe he's
let's
completely
not-
powerless.
Let's compromise. Let's just take him with us. That way we know he's safe.
That's what I was gonna go with too.
Yeah, he can continue to do his fire stuff. He's level 20 wizard, so it'll be good to have him party. And then we can start heading towards the rot.
I'm just gonna before you guys interrupt me, I want to ask a question. You think that the council's goal was to take a bomb essentially and destroy the heart that way? A tactic so drastic that it could possibly cause more collateral damage. You understood that, right?
I think that council is just willing to sacrifice us.
Okay. No, it's just let's just keep the conversation going. I ask you one question. They're willing to sacrifice to destroy the rot. Do you not think that with the council's reach and power and money and resources that they haven't already investigated to see if setting fire and burning the rot would be just as effective of a means to end this?
I ask you what type of fire, because it comes in all different forms.
I mean, again, you're not answering my questions.
Magical,
You're just
magical and non.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
sure they've tried it. Yes, I'm sure they've tried it, but that's not what we're saying. Just because it hasn't worked before, we don't want to walk all that way, right? I think you said it was weeks and weeks of back and forth, and find out that we need this fucking guy, and we left him back in the goddamn city, and he's murdered. So he's a resource. We
He's
take
not
him
the
with
only
us.
one who can create fire and then gesture over to F's.
Maybe it takes 2 fire people, or 3 fire people.
I mean, you're asking a lot of maybes.
We only
Maybe
have
maybe it takes that
on.
bomb, and we should just go back and sacrifice you guys instead. I mean, these are all maybes. All I'm
No,
saying is that this is
do we
we're
have a
going a
bomb?
long way.
What bomb are we talking about?
You do not yet have a bomb.
We were
Okay.
supposed to get it from the Baroness. I told you guys
okay,
that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was what our mission here was to do.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's do both plans. Let's take him with us. Let's get the bomb. Right? There's a lot of back and forth. Let's bring all our eggs in a basket down to the rot and see who fucks shit up. Like, what's the downside of leaving him here? He's not going to slow us down.
I don't care about. That's not what I'm asking. It's about leaving you here. I'm talking about wasting time going to follow this breadcrumb.
I agree. I think we should. I think that's not worth it. I think if this goes all the way to the council, then it doesn't matter what we try. They're going to get him no matter what, unless he's with us. So let's scoop them up. Let's put them in a wagon and let's take them with us. Let's
We're
grab a
talking
bomb.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Let's most
instead of
importantly get our
following
magic
up-
items back.
To see where this.
You guys
correction in the
sent
council
your
leads.
magic items to the southern post
Yeah.
via courier.
We mailed them.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's scoop this guy up and take him with us, and we can.
Yeah,
I mean, all the agendas can head in one direction. So
that's.
I know he's not going to want to come with us, so we're going to have to.
No, he might in order to get rid of the rot.
I mean, is everyone on board with?
Or, and just hear me out, he is a complete and total phony and has nothing to do with this and runs a cult of crazy people that the council wants to end for good reason. I know that we're all against the council, as am I, but just for a minute, continue to
Yeah,
be
but we'll help-
skeptical that maybe he has no power to do anything.
But
Yeah,
you know what? We'll
It
find
doesn't
out.
hurt. Yeah, if we'll get him out of the city. If he's just a crazy motherfucker, let's take him out of here, and the cult will fall apart without him. I mean, it's
Exactly.
solve that
If
problem.
we're gonna be the ones to destroy it with or without him, it'll just happen with or without him.
I'm thinking maybe
but-
we give him the bomb and send him in. You know,
Having him
Yeah.
there isn't going to stop it from happening either. He may not help it happen, or he may help it happen, but he'll just be there. And then we won't be sacrificing one person, and we can save everybody.
It seems like the best of a bunch of cases. And also, Josh looks like an evil villain with his cat in his lap.
I love him.
So, I mean, do we want? What does the quiet parts of the party think? Take Agnar with us? Be from here to die?
I am generally reluctant to surrender a potential weapon, especially since we are uncertain as to what we will face.
All right, so that's a yes for Agnar. Kritos?
You have my mace. You have my mace.
I'm so sad that Kritos didn't engage with the other Leonin. The only other Leonin he's seen in this world. He's like, yeah, it's another cat.
Look, man, I got some trauma in my past we're never gonna dig into. So
Maybe he's territorial. You know?
yeah, all the Leonin from my world, we're very like solo. We don't really no.
I don't think that's true. I've read your background.
It's not true. These guys don't know that.
That's true. He's the most solo Leonin you ever did see. It's, you know what? I get it. You're just emotionally damaged because you lost your kobold who like to sit under your skirt.
I missed Jode. I needed him to unlock the Great Dragon Magics. I heard in a different story that he turns into the Avatar Tiamat, and I need that.
Don't you worry, baby.
It's the angry.
All right. So you guys are, I guess, going back to the city. You guys, have you determined where you're going when you get back?
Probably need to tell Agnar what the fuck we're doing, and then we need to get a bomb and continue south. But I probably tell Agnar first because I would assume the attempts, just because we slowed it down, ain't gonna stop.
I know we're short on time, so why don't Fs and I go and grab Agnar and you three go get the bomb? We'll do a little split ski.
Oh yeah.
I do not like that idea.
Really put God's chops in here and see what he's made of. Split up.
Historically, it's more difficult for a group to complete the task when they are running with half the amount of.
You were fine.
They're both really easy tasks, I think, and
I mean this is simple stuff.
yeah, I don't see any risk in splitting the party. I don't know why you would say that there's a risk. It's not like we're gonna get attacked.
I do not see the wisdom of this course of action. I believe it would be in our best interest to grab Agnar first. He has been left exposed for quite some time.
True.
you
Maybe
just
there
go
were
with-
another group.
Fuck dead. All right, fine. Let's just go grab him. So we can
Okay.
So we'll make life easier for you guys. As you guys are approaching back into the city,
Fine.
when you get to the gates, you notice that the gates are completely closed and there are a lot of guards posted at the gate compared to the last time you guys went through.
Good evening, fellows. What seems to be amiss?
The guards don't particularly recognize who you guys are. They're not people who interacted with you. So that you are told initially, stand back. There has been an issue with one of our prisoners. Our city is on lockdown.
Turn and look at Odoron. This is slowing us down. Can you get us through?
I mean, can try. I mean, I'll walk up and try to talk to the guard and ask if we can have entrance to the city. And I want to ask what prisoner is, because it could be our prisoner.
Let's watch.
That chick. Got her name.
I want to say Maria, but I know that's not right.
No.
It was Christiana,
Christiana.
and it is definitely her.
That whore.
Did they tell me that after?
So when you say who you are, they recognize the name because it was given to people or be posted to make sure that you can get in and out since you were doing a job for the council. And then you're told that it was Christiana who had been broken out. And there are rumors that it was done with outside help by someone who was interacting with the Baroness.
You guys had one job.
Well, yes, but she had help from someone who seemed to have an in with the Baroness.
You know who this was, right? Oh, the character.
Our rogue.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen...
I forgot. He didn't change his name in Roll20, so I could never remember what it was.
Has anyone
was
seen
Aaron.
Saren Black lately?
This is why you never let a rogue in the party.
I always said that.
Pa always said that.
I'm offended by all this rogue hate. God damn it.
Why, you're not a rogue.
I
You're not
like
allowed to be
rogues.
offended.
I like playing a rogue.
Yeah, well, look what you have welcoming you if you decide to play a rogue.
You know what? That's fine. Because if you really like what you play, then you should be able to deal with all of that.
I mean,
He's
I
gonna
like
kill
playing with
F's
the
to be a
wizard.
rogue.
There's no plans to kill Fs.
Not yet, there's not.
Not yet.
So anyway, yeah, with that, they do let you into the city, and with the warning that the guards are on high alert. So there's going to be a lot of places that have restricted access and things like that.
I guess we should just go right to the quarters where we left her, right? The prison.
Are we...
Yeah.
We're gonna get sidetracked with her, or are we gonna get what we came for and get out of here?
Oh, now you're gonna pull this on me every single time we do anything?
Tell me how she
Also,
stops the rot.
I just
Go ahead,
also
we're gonna
also
save one
just
person.
I do want to just in the vein of sidetracking this, you do happen to be passing by the Hungry Bothers, and it happens to be open. Just saying,
Oh, it's the $100.
the general store.
Oh.
Kiera had asked you to go there.
Oh, because that's where the dark cloak figures were coming from.
While we're getting distracted, just throw some more things.
You're gonna have to split up into like a bunch of like
So
five
I'm not trying.
people.
I'm not trying to be a dick about it. We came back to the city to grab a dude and a bomb and continue south. That was the plan. If just make a case for why we need to deal with this chick again. If you make a case where I'm not trying to be a dick, I'm listening. Just tell me what the play is and why track works. If it works, great. I'm all for it.
I completely wrote off Hungry Bothers. I see how it is. Ba-ba.
I'm not gonna interact with that, and I'm just gonna start heading towards the Baroness.
Nice.
I go to check out the Hungry Bothers.
Dagnar.
God damn it.
I just follow the biggest group.
All right. So what's everyone actually doing?
I'm ignoring him completely and going to the Baroness,
But
whether they come with me or not.
Okay. Everyone else?
Going to the Baroness.
Along the way, I'm just going to make a comment that you guys make it harder and harder every day to make a case for telling you exactly what the council wanted to do for you.
Who else is going with them? Hold on. So far, it's 2.
I'm getting a little hard right now. Hold on 1 second.
If there is a splinter group, I will follow. If not, I will head over with the main group.
All right, then I'm going to Agnar because that was the plan.
I
And
will
I'm sticking
follow-
with the plan, and
I
we
will
never
follow
stick with the plan, so I'm going with the plan.
Hey,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
getting
So Fritos,
sidetracked.
Wait, that was
said
that
you were
was
gonna go with-
that was what I was doing. We were going with the plan.
Yeah.
We need to get the bomb from the Baroness.
I think.
Yeah.
That's
So
how-
we said we were going to Agnar first.
I don't really care where we go first.
We're gonna split up. You guys go get it, the bomb, and we're gonna get Agnar. Wait, I don't think I should say bomb on the street. Crap, I keep saying bomb. Definitely not.
You get approached by a guard.
You're thinking the TSA.
Wait.
Are
So
you
the
a
real question
squad pencil?
is, which group you're going with, Fritos? So you can go with the biggest group, but it's pretty even. You get to make the biggest group. Which one's the biggest group?
Oh no.
I'm gonna point
You just
out
gave him
which
his
one's
worst
probably
nightmare.
Hmm.
Who do
Let's
you
go to
like the
Let's
most?
go to the Baroness.
Okay.
It sounds like the most interesting stuff will happen there because there's just a breakout. She knew the person involved. There's lots of stuff that could happen.
That's true. All right. So the 3 of you will go to the Baroness, and then it'll be Barley and F's who go to the church. So we'll start with the people going to the Baroness. As you meander your way through, a bunch of guards who are mobilizing, you eventually enter the city hall, and you ask for the Baroness, and you are told, that she is not currently available. She's not at the city hall.
Do you know when she will return?
No, sir. But she did give us orders that if you were prepared to leave for your journey, that we have things to give you, and instructions specifically to give Odoron.
Okay. You can give him the instructions. You can give me the loot.
He looks to Odoron for confirmation.
Noron's just gonna nod.
All right. He salutes and he runs off to go grab the stuff. Shortly thereafter, he comes back with a sealed letter that he gives to Odoron, and he also gives a bag to Rodok. The bag contains a small lockbox. And by small, I mean like big enough that would hold ostensibly the bomb. And then as well as some rations.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Rations? Yes. How many rations you would say?
It's enough rations to last you guys about 30 days for all of you.
Irrelevant. We have good bear.
150 rations. Okay. Well, I mean, it's relevant if I decide to go feed the hungry with the rations.
Oh, there you go.
Truth. And you were also given 100 gold and
Cool.
rope.
Rodok is given 100 gold and rope. How many feet of rope would you say?
50.
50 feet of rope. Adding 100 gold to my stack, and now I have 101 gold pieces.
He was like, I'm going back to the racist gnome. Halfling. Racist halfling.
Yes.
Alright. And with that, he salutes you. And then he says, before you leave, I do have one question. You seem to be a few party members short. What happened to the rest of your party?
Oh, they're just grabbing a couple final things for our trip.
He kind of looks down and he says, What about that one who was saying something about trying to be a double agent? Where did he go?
Oh, we're gonna find him and mail him back in pieces. Don't worry.
No, it's just understood. I'm glad that the investigation that we had made proved to be, well, correct.
No, no one escapes the council's eye. And I tap my eye, and I wink at him, and I turn around and walk away.
Do you have a
He
glass
looks
eye?
visibly confused.
I have 8 charisma.
Visibly
Oh, yeah.
confused.
I also do the tap my eye thing before I leave because I also have 8 charisma and I'm just doing whatever seems normal.
Do you have any wisdom though?
Yeah, 13.
I
I
have
don't know.
12.
I
I
feel
have
like
12 wisdom.
I feel like with 13 wisdom, you were just like, what he did was stupid. But you know, you do you.
I mean, I have 12 wisdom, and I think that it was a
that was
very
but that was your charisma play, right? The wisdom is him seeing what happened and going, maybe that was stupid.
Wise enough to know that I don't want Rodok to feel.
Oh, you know what? I know we don't do this often. I'm gonna give you inspiration for that.
Nice.
I, for one, approve that a lot. All right.
Wait, there's inspiration in this game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had inspo for a while.
So, all right. So I don't know if you guys have any other questions or any other discussions with them, but if not, we'll switch to the group.
So, when I was issued the box, is the lockbox locked? Like,
Correct.
okay.
Is the lockbox locked?
Did they give us a key?
They didn't give Rodok a key.
There was a sealed envelope that Odoron got. Remember, you said give him the instructions on how to use the bomb.
It's gonna be like slit their throats and the blood will open the box.
Bashing a key
Likely.
in their bones.
Oh God.
If only we had someone with thieves' tools.
Tools.
Anything else? Going once, going twice, and we're off to the church.
grab
So you guys go to the church
Yes.
and you enter the front door.
How many dead bodies do we see?
You don't see any dead bodies, but you do see that there seems to be some sort of event going on.
Your party?
It's an orgy.
Yes.
It's an orgy. Fuck.
Oh.
I take my pants off.
What does the event look like?
You see that it seems to be
There's
like as
fire.
many. It's very packed. There's a lot of people, and you hear a lot of chanting coming from the main hall. You can also, when you
A
walk
super
in,
spreader event.
when you walk in, you can feel that it is like 10 degrees warmer as soon as you open the door.
These fucking guys in their goddamn fire.
I slip my robe further up my face.
You're not there.
You're not here with us.
No, I thought we as the group were making it that way.
No, we split up.
No. I was doing one group at a time.
Oh, this is the same time. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
this is happening simultaneously while you were getting the items in the bomb.
Okay.
All right.
My
We
apologies.
head into
Carry
the
on.
main hall. I'm used to their shenanigans. I have an idea what's going on.
As you begin walking into the main hall, you see it is extremely crowded. You guys like can barely even see what's going on. There is, like a little pedestal type thing. Let's see if I can pull it back up to make life easier for everybody. See here? Yeah, it's right here.
Hey.
So,
Oh, I'm already here.
yeah. So yeah, tokens and all that aside, like we don't care about that shit. Basically, just imagine there's like 5 billion of these fuckers. I could copy them, but it's just packed, and you can see, at the pyre is both Agnar and the other man whose name escapes me off the top of my head, that you saw early this morning, Barley, at the pyre together.
The recent convert.
Acolyte
Yes.
1. Acolyte 1.
He's potentially got superpowers. We should keep an eye on him.
So, but the entirety of the members who are here are chanting. As you see, there is a blazing flame that is, I guess, being tended to behind Agnar and the acolyte. Are you guys going to do anything? You're going to watch.
His name is Marin, by the way.
If he
Marin,
pushes,
thank you.
If he pushes him into the fire, I'm gonna be fucking pissed after all this.
How are you going to push you to the fire with all these people? We're all the way in the fucking back. How you got a way to get up
No,
there?
if he pushes Marin into the fire, I'm gonna be pissed.
Probably.
I mean,
Didn't he do that already?
these are your people. Why don't you go in there and get him and tell him to pack his overnight bag?
Can you do me a
Pay for
favor before I go
At
up
least
there?
5 pairs of underwear.
Yeah, I might need. Can I that flamey orb thingy? Can I
Yeah.
have that?
Oh, I lost it. I think I left it in the woods.
You
Can I
check?
roll to see if I left it in the woods?
Oh,
They're definitely gonna kill us if you left us in the woods and they're able to power up this fucking thing.
I hand over the orb. That doesn't do anything anyway here.
All right.
all right. So,
I'm gonna attempt to make my way up there.
well, I'm going to say this is. I'm assuming now this is your first time touching the orb because I don't remember going through this the
I
last
believe
time.
it is the first time of me touching the orb. Yes.
When you do first touch the orb, you do sense that there's a lot of powerful magic coming from it, and for a brief second, your vision goes completely black, and
Oh
uh,
shit.
you immediately see a vision of your past. And as you're seeing the fire that's spreading, and you see everything being consumed, at one point your vision gets completely blurred by the fire, and then slowly the fire seems to be taken under control and starts receding away. And as that vision begins to fade, you start feeling a deep sense of warmth rise up inside of you, and you feel like your fire magic, at least you have the ability a few times to increase the damage output of it, as long as you are holding that orb.
Fuck, I should have given you the orb. I should have kept it.
I try to shake everything off and process what just happened, but at the same time, continue
I'm
forward.
gonna, yep. So if you're gonna try to push through the crowd, I'm gonna ask for a strength or a dexterity check to see how long it takes for you to get up there.
Just use your little dude to bamf to the front.
I can't. Because I don't have any charges of my little dude because I wanted to take a short rest to recharge my little dude so I could just keep charging the 15 feet ahead. Sure.
Is there a place that I can step up to maybe see over the crowd if he's heading towards the center and keep an eyeball and a gun out?
We'll say that if you were to take these staircases back here, you could get up into these, like, I guess, like, I don't know, what are they called? Like balcony seating.
All right, I do that. Get a bird's eye view down.
What do you want me to roll for dex? Like acrobatics? Or you just want me to roll?
Just a straight dex check, because you know how, like, when you're through a crowd, right? There's two ways to get through it. You like either like just barrel your ass through, or you kind of like slip between people.
Yeah, I'm more of a slippy type dude.
Yeah. So I feel like straight up dex.
Crit.
Oh
Assholes
boy,
we know that are
yeah.
stabbing their way through a crowd.
you
It's the
you are
lizard.
s-
It's the lizard man in me.
you are slipping in and out.
Not
You are
all
like the
doors.
point to where you are barely, even like making contact with people as you get through.
It's almost
And
like you
with
have
that-
your experience dealing with a cult of fire people.
That's not where I came from.
So, are you just trying to get like close enough to see like what's going on up front, or are you actually trying to get up here?
I would say close enough that I could try to get Agnar's attention.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say that you're able to get to the front of the crowd, like you're at some sort of like hardcore show, and you're able to push your way up, ready to get on the stage.
Nice.
You're in the pit now, though.
Yeah,
No,
that's
the pit's right behind, right? There's that like row of like two people long in the front, and the pit's right behind. So you're safe.
true. All right, awesome. I like it.
All right. So while there's all this chanting, so when you get there, you notice that Agnar is not chanting what everyone else is chanting. He seems to be saying something, chanting something else, and you can see that Marin is there, standing with his arms open, kind of like, kind of like he's asking God to join him, type of thing. I don't know how else to
Gotcha.
describe that.
Okay. And there's a giant fire up there. Is that?
Oh, there is a giant fire, and I will say Agnar is in front of the fire, and then in front of Agnar is Marin.
Okay. All right. Like close to like where you could just push this guy in. At the
Wait, push which guy in?
Marin.
No, fuck, where's this token? I'm just gonna choose a random fucking token that will signify Marin for now. Marin is now a lumberjack. Oh god, he's so tight. He's so big. There we go. That's how it is. If that makes sense. So, Marin is not in any danger of being pushed into the fire.
Okay. So he seems like he's all right. It's just all right. I try to get Agnar's attention.
You are unsuccessful. I would ask you to roll, but nothing you do will get his attention unless you were to physically, like, grab him. You can tell that he is deep in a trance, and we'll say that with your knowledge of the arcane, maybe not as knowledgeable as a wizard might be, but you were able to tell that he is deeply transfixed in some sort of ritualistic casting.
Do I want to stop whatever this is or see how this plays out?
I don't know. And we'll say, Barley, you're able to also tell there's some, fucking wizardry shit going on, but you don't really know what it is. Especially since Barley believes he's a level 20 wizard. You definitely believe there's some wizardry fucking shit going on, but you don't know what the fuck it is.
I pull my rifle out. I'm pointing at Agmar from the balcony or whatever. Just playing it cool.
Okay, so my knowledge of the arcane, I am an Arcana cleric. So
oh, maybe you might know more than the wizard. Who knows?
that's that's what I was trying to see if I can discern anything else due to that background. Ooh, that one level
So-
dip.
I'm gonna give you, because you have the cleric portion, you can tell that whatever ritual that he's doing, it's both arcane and also religious in nature. But it's not some sort of spell that you are particularly familiar with. You don't understand the words or what's going on specifically, but you do know that it has both, aspects of religion as well as magic.
I'll let this play out. I want to see what happens.
Riley, you feel the same way?
I'm looking at FC's, give me the be cool symbol. So I'm cool. I do have. I mean,
Hey, listen, I don't know if this is a good decision or not.
Yeah,
I shrug, but I let it go.
It goes
All right. So the chanting from the room continues. You see as Agnar is continuing his ritual, and eventually you see as he continues reciting whatever words he is reciting, that the fire behind him gets bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger. You notice though that as this happens, the room doesn't seem to get any hotter. It's not like the intensity of the fire doesn't seem to be increasing the heat at all. And as he keeps going, we'll say F's, you can tell that he seems to be nearing the end of it, just with the way the enunciation of the ritual is going. And as he is finishing, he falls back into the pyre behind him.
Oh my god, motherfucker! I hate this
I
guy.
cast control flames and put it out.
You are not able to do so.
Son of a bitch.
I feel like you pretend to roll.
I don't want to pretend to roll because I don't want to give him the hope, because it's not going to happen. Even if he got a crit, it wouldn't happen. That's just fucked up.
So that was Agnar that fell into the flames. It wasn't.
Yep.
I jump up there to see what I can see. I'm not diving into the flames. I'm not that dumb.
Fair enough. As Agnar jumps into the flames, you can see a blue essence starts arising from Agnar's body, and it joins the smoke.
Fucking knew it.
And it starts being sucked directly into Marin.
This dude's gonna be the real level 20 wizard.
Okay.
Yep.
He's doing a body transfer. Oh no.
I mean, I don't think I have anything that's going to be able to stop that.
It's level 20 wizard shit. You can't stop it.
Up ahead.
So you can see basically as Marin's like holding his hands up, like as the God take me thing. It is literally that. You see, a blue, magical infused smoke just kind of come and envelop Marin entirely, and you see as he then collapses to the floor, and whatever body that Agnar had is completely gone. Not even ashes. You just see what
Gone.
clothes are still burning, but his body itself is gone.
So he just Obi-Wan Kenobi did. He did.
You got it. And almost eerily, the chanting immediately stops, just all at once. No one, offbeat, just completely stops. And with the exception of the crackling of the fire, the entire room is silent.
I go make a medicine check on Mary.
Go for it. As far as you can tell, he is completely healthy. He is just passed out.
Of course he is. Try to signal for Barley to get up there, and
He is up there.
we drag him into that back ante-room thing here.
Aaron?
Yep.
When you go to touch Marin, there's a few cultists who are clad in a little bit more embroidered robes that attempt to stop you. They look hesitant a little, though, because
I
of
stand
the
up and
praise.
growl and back off.
One of them says, "But Agnar must be tended to."
I'm tending. Back off.
Kind of give a side glance at each other, and they say, "The materials in the bed is set up in the back."
Of course. Drag him back there and see what it looks like.
I mean, so it's basically the same room. There is a giant bed that has been prepared, and there's water, different herbs and things like that for whatever they believed he might have needed. But realistically, it just looks like it was a place for him to be able to rest as the magic finish is taking hold.
Yeah, I'm not going to treat him with anything, because my medicine check said he was fine. I
Fair
turned to
enough.
Barley and I was like, believe Agnar just body snatched this dude.
I knew he was a bad guy.
I wish
So
I was
this is
here.
now Agnar. This is going to be a fun one to explain to Odoron. So could you handle that for me?
So he's still like semi-conscious, we'll say, or
No, he's
Yeah.
passed the fuck out.
oh, he's passed out. All right, so
Like,
I think-
imagine someone who got so drunk that they blacked out. That's what this guy looks like to you.
I can't imagine.
Barley imagines that easily.
I mean,
I feel like Barley's seen it, right? He's probably had alcohol drinking contests where he drank someone under the table and watched them just black
I've
out.
seen other people black out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
I mean, I don't know if I want to take him with us anymore. That's pretty fucking evil. I pull my pistol out and put it against his temple. I'm like, we can just clean this up right now. I mean, that's evil shit, man. Body snatching.
I don't disagree with you. So you want to pull the trigger? I leave that up to you. I'm not going to stop you.
I mean,
we could try to question him and find out, but
so I'm worried about if he comes back awake and he's too much to handle.
I
He's a
mean,
level 20 wizard, man. We're only level 5.
it seems like most of his magics are ritual, and ritual takes time.
Hey, like, can we tie him up and try to sneak him out of here? Is there a
I don't think we're sneaking anywhere with
Look at this map.
all of that. Those
here.
peeps out, and
All right,
God
what
is
if we-
shaking his head.
What if we go upstairs? Is there a window we can jump out of? I mean, there's got to be a fire escape, right, on the second story.
There's
so-
definitely windows upstairs, but there are also a lot of cultists upstairs.
upstairs too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why aren't they downstairs
place
in the
is
hall
fucking packed.
celebrating?
Because
Aren't
this,
they culting?
This also, right from the balcony level, you're able to also get upstairs.
So we don't think there's any smooth way out of here.
I'm telling you that unless
no
you were to roll like 5, 6 crits in a row, you're not getting him out of here. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's like
I mean, get him out of
99%
here
impossible.
smoothly, or get him out of here because I just
Get him
my
outta
limit
here.
is the number of bullets that I have. So
Get him out of here.
okay.
Too many.
You're taking you are trying to take the Messiah out of the cultists, right? And it seems that every cultist that they have able to recruit is in this church, is what you believe.
Yeah,
So
they went down real easy though in that last fight, right? We're taking single hits. I have my machine gun. We can get out of here.
there's something called pack tactics that exists.
Oh, they have back
Mhm.
tactics?
They
That
can.
is terrible.
if you
I mean, do you
if
think
provoked,
you think we can walk our way out and just be like, I mean, they know us, right? They know that Agnar was our buddy.
we can get out. We're not getting out with him. It's just not happening. So we either wait for him to wake up and question him and be smart about this. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but
So the counterpoint, if he wakes up and starts calling for help, we're fucked.
well, the only reason for him to call for help is if we provoke him. He likes us now.
Well, he likes you now.
Okay, yeah.
Buddies, we're drinking buddies. Get out of here.
Oh, you know what? That's true. He likes
Yeah.
both of you. You know what? You're right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Uh,
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I stole my gun.
I take a
Okay.
short rest while I wait.
I do not.
This is definitely long rest timing of him being passed out. Like, probably, I imagine the other 3 will come looking for you before this man wakes up.
I feel like
Okay.
God's telling us to go away.
I mean, I'm not saying go away. I'm saying if you want to rest, fine. But it's a long rest type of thing.
Oh no, I just needed a short rest. Maybe take a longer rest. But
Yeah, all I'm saying is he won't be awake
So-
by that. Is what I'm
Okay.
trying to say. Like, it's up to you. I don't mind if you want to take a short rest, if you want to wait around, or if you want to go somewhere. If you like
Like
whatever.
I know Odoron hates side quests, but I feel like this is weird enough to inspire a question or two, right? Like this is.
I
You even know you
agree.
can body swap? Is that a thing that you can do?
I nope.
Can you turn to smoke and jump in my mouth?
I cannot and would not.
Racing?
Boom.
No, I meant what I said.
I listen. I may like fire, but I like nature better. That makes any sense?
It doesn't.
Fire is nature, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. But
So I just think this is worthwhile to investigate, figure out if we can use this. I mean, if he's like triple powerful now, maybe we can use him for something.
I agree.
They're gonna come looking for us at a certain point.
I mean, so we chill here with him, or we come and have a meeting with him later? What do you think? It's not like he won't see us.
I feel like we're in a position of power right now.
All right, we could take turns resting
All right.
until the others get here. And watching.
Like, what, OOC, did people want us just to leave? We're tired of the Agnar storyline.
I'm not going to answer the question.
You what?
I'm not answering that question.
Why not?
Because I don't want to influence your decision.
It's true.
I feel like
There are 2 other members of the other party. So
Everything
we'll
I said
ask,
was in character. I'm really interested in doing all these things.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on. I just
I know.
I feel like Barley considers Agnar a threat and would not leave him to do things, right? I mean, that's kind of been his thought process this whole way through, is that he is secretly a threat.
You guys confirm him to go beat.
Okay.
See-
All right,
Secretly?
so then we can wait for the others, and
He could be a
we can
public
take-
threat now.
We can take turns resting. You know, it was a long night. We can't just like
I
keep
think
picking
I'm
up like
good.
this.
I think I'm only at 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, so
Oh.
take a rest. You take a
Okay.
long rest. I'll take a short rest. That'd be fine.
Right, I mean, at a certain point, the party's going to show up, so I guess that's cool.
Yeah.
have to jump to
I mean, as a party, we probably all need some rest. We're going to continue on with whatever we decide to continue on. Like, right now, he is not a threat to us, and if we play our cards right, he will not be a threat to us currently.
Yeah, but you don't know that. I mean, Agnar wasn't a threat, but this new. I mean,
It's just
Aaron-
Agnar. It's
Aaron
just
Dar.
Agnar again, but
you don't know that. That's just what that guy said. What the fuck does he know?
listen,
mean,
this is
Agnar
not
ain't
natural.
a monster.
I disagree with this whole thing, but there's a lot of fucking followers out there, and we are not at a level that can get us out.
What's
You
a
a
lie?
fireball? You a fireball or no?
No,
Okay, yeah.
not allowed.
Allowed is such a restrictive word.
But yes.
Yes, you're right. He is restricted.
All right, we will then wait to see what the party does when they come back.
All right, my headset's back on.
Okay, so I'm resting. He is watching. I'm sorry, I'm
Mhm,
assuming that the party's going to show up, but
Hey, Pretos, what do you think? We should probably just wait here for the council since we were going to be meeting up here anyway. They were just going to grab Agnar, so
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
okay. All right. We're going to long rest.
Nice.
Well, he's. Can I
Does
get, at
that-
least get a
that
short
include-
rest out of waiting and watching while he takes his long rest?
Uh,
that's the thing that I need.
are you? So wait, are you? Do you not trust the other the cultists at all, or?
We don't want to. It's Agnar. We don't trust.
I don't trust anyone in this game, so
Understandable. Okay. So
that,
I'll
that was
set-
our. We want to be around when he wakes up. We decided leaving him and then trying.
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
back
no, I
to
get
him
that.
is not a good idea.
I get that. I was trying to figure out a way to give you a long rest, but
Okay.
if you don't trust any of the council or any of the cultists, then yeah, short rest I can give you.
well, I mean, do you have HP loss? Because I'm actually perfectly fine. So,
No. I just need a short rest. I'm.
Okay. All right, you just need spells back. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you could take a long rest. I can take a short rest.
All right, we
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
We agree,
Okay.
so we do it.
Here, so we do it.
All right. So we'll start with the people who are at the city hall. You guys take a long rest. The other guys have still not shown up.
Is Agnar awake?
No, we're not with you guys yet.
Oh, okay.
We're at the
Yeah,
the
I
other
was
people waiting for
honestly
you.
just kind of being cheeky. I mean, yeah. Honestly, I hadn't really thought about what we would do.
I figured you guys would take a long rest and hope that you would wake up to them being there, and they weren't. And I was hoping for some RP where you guys should talk them, but that's fine.
How could you shit talk us? I don't understand. We're perfect.
All right. So then, yeah, you guys finish your rest, and Agnar's still unconscious.
This fucking guy.
I'm gonna give him another medicine check and see if I can tell when he might wake up.
I start slapping the shit out of him.
Oh, Jesus. Bad roll.
He's breathing normally. You don't think that anything's wrong. Just think that he's just still out.
Puckered out from stealing someone else's body. I understand.
It's exhausting, yeah.
I would
Stealing
say
souls
the
is
body
hard work.
is tuckered out from being overcome. While you guys are checking him, you do hear a knock at the door.
Occupado!
Okay, well fine, fuck you.
We open the door.
Yeah.
I gesture for F's to open the door, and I
I
stand
was
behind it with my
gonna
gun
say
out.
I'm gonna go open the door.
Yeah, I'm standing to the side.
Yes.
You see 3 of those cultists that have the extra embroidered stuff are before you, and one of them looks to you and says, he needs the incense to awaken.
You could have told us that 10 fucking hours ago.
The stuff
We were-
that's in
we
here
were-
already.
We were growled at by a lizard.
Oh my god, you giant pussy. So
All right, get out
exhausting
again. We'll take
here.
care of this.
Wait, no.
Oh,
It must be
yes.
done properly. Let us help.
Are you implying we don't know how to burn something?
No, there's ritual with
I'm not even
everything.
talking.
There's
I'm
going to be
hiding.
more ritual here.
Alright.
By all means.
I'm
So the-
going to try to. Is there a place that I can tuck away before they walk in the door?
No.
No question mark?
Seeing like a big ass table in this room. Like
There's no tucking. You're not hiding.
Fine. I do not put my guns away.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Making a public statement.
So,
I'm going to slap Barley on the shoulder and just give him some guidance just in case.
Nice. So you see, as the three of them, they take the materials that are on the table. They start. They light some incense. You see, as they start also holding some of the water that was prepared over a flame, and they start doing a little bit of chanting. And as this happens, you see the smoke from the incense, as well as the vapor from the water starting to boil, start to infuse together, and creates a cloud and over Marin's head. And as he starts breathing in everything, you can see that almost more life, like he's obviously already alive, but more life force kind of starts to fuse into him. And after, we'll say, about 20 minutes, with a little bit of coughing, the body of Marin starts to stir.
Look, he arises.
The prodigal son returns.
So you see, as he starts to look.
You guys get the fuck out.
Why do you hate people?
I was actually just going to do the same thing in just a different way, but
I don't not God. First of all, I don't hate them. I just don't trust them, and I'd rather only deal with one level 20 wizard than 4 level 20 wizards.
Fair enough. So the three cultists kind of look angrily, and they look towards Marin, and he nods at them, and they rush out of the room.
Agnar?
You got some splaining to do.
He smiles, and he nods at you, and he says, well, this was quite a journey, wasn't it?
It's one way of putting it.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal to steal someone's body.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure
He agreed to
offered
this.
it.
You
Yeah,
can't
he agreed.
acquiesce. You were in a position of power. My God, like, are there no laws in this fucking place? He cannot acquiesce to that request legally.
First off, you seemed hale and healthy. Why was that necessary?
I seemed hale and healthy. Do you understand how old my body was?
I don't know, you look 27.
No, what? Agnar was fucking like in his 90s, dude. He was an
I
old
know,
man.
this is just
Oh.
me.
Oh, okay. He's like, I appreciate the compliment, but I was gonna fall over any day.
So you stole a body. Natural.
He consented.
That's what
He can't
nature
consent.
dictates.
How? What do you mean he can't consent?
He can't consent. He can't make that decision. He was. you
His
guys
body-
all fucked up.
His body, his choice.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I choose to opt out of this conversation, and I want to shoot you in the face right now.
Tackling the
cannot-
tough issues in D&D.
Oh my god.
Bringing people together.
Oh my
I mean,
Which-
that is one
which
way
did-
to bring people.
Which his body is choice? Is this the vaccine one or the abortion one? We need to know which one we're gonna
The
agree with.
vasectomy one. It's the vasectomy
The
one.
vasectomy one.
Can you prove that he accepted? Do you have a recording? So, like, how the fuck do we know he accepted this?
Weren't you there the night of the ritual that was performed?
He was unconscious in a fire pit, if I recall correctly, which I may not. So I also drank a bunch of wine afterwards, if I remember.
I remember too.
Very interesting that it was this one who has been part of the order for a day. 2 days? This is the guy?
You
This is-
notice it wasn't the other one who didn't consent to joining the order at all.
What happened to him?
He didn't make it.
Uh-huh.
I think they
Neither,
burned him.
technically, neither did this one's soul.
Yeah, what happens when you take his body? Where does his soul go? That's a great question.
This soul goes to the mighty Saren.
I
Is that
haven't.
a river? Is
Can
that
I
a
check
river?
who the hell Saren is?
Is there a river?
That's their god.
Okay.
You
Fire
knew
god.
that from like 2 sessions ago. Yeah, that's their fire god.
Oh,
Okay. Listen, we have a lot going on, and this is going to
I-
cause more problems.
I understand that this seems like it might be too much, and I understand why this might concern you, but
Alright.
this is the embodiment of Saren's will to make sure that his teachings are passed on, and we only ever take the bodies of those who consent.
Let me back it all up and just unload it all on you, and just where this is going to go when the rest of everybody else gets here, because I'm not going to be able to help. So we went to that meetup, and you were supposed to be taken up north and dropped off for questioning. Our plan was to not let that happen, and to take you on our mission south with us to stop the rot and to help protect you.
A noble endeavor.
Which you obviously don't need, because if you died, you just steal another body.
Well, no, if I die, I can't steal another body. That's why I have to do this before I die.
How
Well, I
many
wait
times have
until.
your body
How many
swapped?
times have you done this? Let me ask that. How old are you? Not the body that you're
Tell me
in.
it's not a sex
How
thing. It's not
old
just a
are
sex thing,
how
right?
old are
But-
you?
About over 800 years.
He is absolutely a level 20 wizard. We gotta get the fuck out of here. You'd be a level 30 wizard.
Okay. So
The only, in order for swap to work perfectly, it must be done with a willing host. It's possible to take an unwilling host, but the experience does not carry over properly.
You understand why you telling us this does not give us a lot. You hear the will of Saren. You're telling us that he was willing. You're saying it's no BD, right? It's
Kinda-
BD. It is BD. All right.
You see his eyes kind of lock on you, and you can see his demeanor kind of changes, in a tone of seriousness kind of washes over him, and he says, "Listen, you might not believe what I'm telling you, but if you believe that I have any sort of power whatsoever, you should understand that I would do anything in my power to keep it."
That's
Which
the
would mean that
only-
I would look for a willing host.
The only reason I haven't splattered your brains all over the wall when you were sleeping is because I'm hoping that you can fucking do something about the rot. So, are you coming with us or not?
Are you saying that you're going to allow me to finally cure the rot?
yeah. Yes.
Rick,
Yes,
question?
Is that a trick question?
Do you
Have
do
you been holding off because you're waiting for someone to invite you?
do you have the pieces that the kobold asked for?
No, you're gonna come with us while we find them.
No.
I don't understand. What do you mean, no?
You need the pieces first. If you don't have them, then I can't do anything.
You're gonna die if you stay here. We've been doing this for like 2 sessions. The government wants to,
Although
order
just what we
66
just
to-
walked through, I think it's a little bit harder for them to get him.
No, but if they just shoot him in the face as he's walking down the street, he's not gonna be able to body swap.
All right, so tell me this. 800 years old. The council gave us a bomb to try to go use. What's that going to do?
Can you tell me about this bomb?
I can't.
Anything other than that it's a bomb?
No, actually, that's all I know.
Block. That might be
Unfortunately.
Well-
that's player knowledge then.
I can tell you that bombs are destructive.
So is fire.
and they blow things up and are harder to control than fire.
Sustain.
What is your plan if you stay here? The government is
Okay.
going to murder you.
The government can't murder me.
Oh
The government wouldn't murder me.
Does anyone remember the other parts of this riddle, the pieces that Jode wanted us to get?
No.
I remember they existed.
Oh, so okay, so
Gosh, you
didn't
can't
get-
say no.
No, you guys are idiots. You don't remember.
I mean, that's true. I remember there were things that we needed. I didn't know that's what he was waiting for, though.
What do we need again?
You need the rest of the orbs.
And I have one on me right here.
Where do we find them again?
Where's
One's
what-
in Zora's domain.
where's the next clue?
All of them are in Zynar.
One's on
Get
Death
the-
Mountain.
They're all in Zynar. Fuck yeah, let's go.
The kobold did not entrust us with the location of the others. We were told just to give it to you.
Jody,
And we were told that the statue would help enhance the power.
No, I don't understand. So you're not scared of the people that are going to murder you because you're obviously powerful enough to deal with that, but you're not powerful enough or willing to get off your ass and go find some fucking orbs to end the rot. I'm getting a little pissed off here.
If
Get it
Jode
up.
couldn't if Jode couldn't stop the rot, why would I be able to stop the rot?
Then what the fuck are we doing here? We're spinning our wheels. Even the
Man,
people that want
I'm
to stop the
saying,
rot-
you guys.
Even the people that
Odoron
want to
is-
stop the rot can't fucking try. Fucking try.
Odoron's losing his mind right now.
Yeah. I storm out. Fuck this old man.
He's
All
no
right.
longer old. He's like 27 now.
He is old to me. He's 800 years.
He's 800 years old.
I hope you get murdered by government agents. And I walk out.
I'll do it. I just look at him and I'll go. I'll do what I can. My task just got harder, and I leave.
You're a giant piece of shit, and I hate you.
I'm amassing an army to make sure that we can destroy the rot when we need to.
I hope they
Yeah,
protect
So
Someone
what's
else
going to
is
destroy
holding
the rot? The
fucking
orbs or the army? These stories are so inconsistent.
Both.
Yeah, your army will destroy it when someone else does all the goddamn work and collects the orbs for you. You have a big army here. Send them out looking for fucking orbs.
That's it. Does anyone have a Dragon Ball GPS?
I'm like really far away because I'm like shouting over the heads of the cultists as I get towards the other door. Alright, I pop outside. Is there a bar within 5 feet of me when I step out the door?
Not within 5, but you know that there is. Where was the church in the map? Hold on. Hold on. Hmm. Two blocks away.
Alright, I walk in that direction.
Before I follow Barley, any of the cultists that are on the outside, either like, people that are doing admittance or just watching the doors, I leave a message so that when the rest of the party may or may not show, we're at the nearest bar taking care of Barley's sorrows. They'll understand.
Nearest bar also happens to be next to the general store.
My God, he wants to go to that general store so bad.
The place for the dark cloaked figures are going out of.
No, that's not where they're going in and out of. That's where you were told to go in order to, for the breadcrumb of getting in access to the place they're going in and out of.
Oh, there we go. Barley, you're gonna need me. I have all the money.
You definitely don't have to interact. Just want to make sure that you're aware this breadcrumb exists. That's really what I'm trying to get at.
Does it lead me to an orb?
Only one way to find out.
Is there an orb in the grocery store?
we know how many orbs there are, by the way? Were we
It's
ever,
like 3.
we ever given a
That's
count?
fucking shit.
My
Definitely.
assumption is,
anything.
wait, what is this? Give me the description of the statue again. My assumption is
5.
they all need to be placed on the statue like
it's
an
the
infinity
statue
gauntlet.
it's the statue that the Minotaur gave to Jode of Tiamat.
It's 5 orbs, I assume.
Yep.
I sit at the. I haven't made it to the bar.
Yes.
I sit at the bar and ask for a beer.
So as you stumble into this bar, it is, you know, at this point, in the middle of the day, there's like almost nobody in there. There's like, you know, maybe one other person sitting at the bar.
I don't want to talk to anyone anyway. So
You walk in, and you look at the bartender. You ask for a beer, and
I'll take 5, please.
you ask for 5 beers, and the bartender kind of looks at you, and he says, "That bad of a day, huh?"
You have no fucking idea. An 800-year-old piece of shit wizard stole the body of another guy, definitely not willingly, even though he said it is, at the command of his god, and now we gotta go collect some fucking orbs, but we don't know where they are, or how many there are, and what to do with them when we goddamn get them. And the government wants to murder all of us, maybe, not publicly, but secretly. Can I have my 5 beers now?
He starts pouring and pushing beers one by one towards you, and he pours a 6th one, and he holds it up to cheers you.
Cheers. I hold them all like this, and I just cheers them like, you have 5 straws.
He looks at you like he
What's a straw?
is.
It's a straw. Yeah. Alright, I just start drinking sullenly.
I
Fucking
approach.
wizards. Hear me mumbling about wizards.
I approach and ask him how much those 5 beers are going to cost.
He looks at how distraught Barley is, and he looks back at you and he goes, "Those are out in the house."
Put a gold
This is
on
how
it.
we. This is
I
how
put a
we
gold
always
on.
get.
I tip the man a gold.
He nods and smiles and he goes, "You want one too?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been that kind of fucking day.
Pours the beer and he hands it over.
You know what? I place another gold on.
Just keep them coming. It's fine. Thanks for the freebies. We'll pay from here on out. He's got a ton of gold. Don't worry about it. Just throw some more gold up there. I want to keep drinking.
Hey,
So how-
he looks at F's and he says, 50 gold, taps will keep going.
No.
50 gold.
Yeah, for unlimited beer.
Unlimited beer. Gotcha. I can drink a lot. It's worth it. I'm just gonna stay here until someone makes me leave or the party shows up. I feel like that is in Barley's character.
I'm gonna ask for a constitution check after you get through 10 beers.
That is ridiculous. I have drank so much in this campaign and it requires 0 checks.
These
Thank
are
you, Frank.
special beers.
These are 50 fucking gold. They better be.
High ABV.
No, it was 50 gold for unlimited amounts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, sure. I'm just gonna keep drinking. You can, I guess, jump around, see what everyone else is doing.
Okay. So the 3 of you, what are you doing?
I mean, I
Arm
suppose
wrestling?
it's suspicious enough now. We leave. But I
You're
mean,
just leaving the town?
I mean,
You're like, ah, fuck these guys.
realistically, I would just
Yeah, Oberon
I would just
might.
assume that we're staying here. We're still waiting for the people at the town hall, the main meeting place that I figured we would all unspokenly agreed at. But to move the story along, I guess we leave.
Don't ever unspokenly anything. It needs to be spoken
Yeah, apparently.
twice.
I mean, I did try to speak it out that Ragnar was evil and nobody fucking listened to me, but you know, here we are.
I don't know why you think body snatching is evil. I'm offended.
I don't know why you
Listen.
think it's not evil.
It's unnatural. Body's made to die.
I have a
Um,
comeback, but
I guess we
I
go
don't want to get
looking.
into it.
I mean,
So-
I asked the rest of the
Yeah,
group.
for
I
the,
guess
for
we
the
go
sake of the
looking for
story,
Ragnar,
we'll say
right?
you go to the church. The church, they tell you where to go, and you guys can now end up at the bar. So unless you guys have any other fuck shit you want to do in order to do other stuff, you are going to the bar.
I'm amenable to that.
Yeah.
So the 3 of you enter the bar, and you see Barley and F's and some random fucking other guy off to the side sitting at the bar, and a bartender who is looks like commiserating with Barley, drinking with him.
Hell is well met.
Well, I think that's consent for the Constitution check. Go.
feel
How
due to
much
my
has he
drink
had
and
to drink?
alcoholism, I should get advantage. Like I am a goddamn professional.
I would rather not
Does
quantify
alcoholism give you advantage or disadvantage, though? I feel like
I think it gives you advantage to the first check and then disadvantage afterwards.
it.
You're fine for now.
Great. I heard another
Um,
10 years.
So it there's been an interesting turn of events.
Fuck wizards!
Wait, how many beers have you had, Evs?
One.
Okay, you're fine.
Go
I
on.
know,
needed a
like-
beer to take the
I,
edge off,
I
but
see a lack of Agnar in the bar with us.
All right.
Oh, I really
There we
wish
go.
Agnar was here now because it'd be even more hilarious for him to say that.
You're gonna want sober me to have this conversation, and this is a conversation because, yeah, shit's not what we thought it was going to be, and there's more, and there's always more, and it's just gonna upset everybody. But it is what it is, and I can't change those facts. So all I can do is lay out the facts. So there was a ritual when we got there, and Agnar is 800 years old and switches bodies as they age out into a new willing body. Quotations. And we witnessed him take over the body of Marin. He sat and told us all of that. Also, it's not just he who can destroy the rot, that statue and that one orb that I now possess. There's 4 more of them that we need to find that Jode left behind for us, and that's what's actually going to do it. He did make a point about the device that we received from the council and it lacking control and just being able to do a certain amount of damage. Barley and I are not so thrilled, for lack of a better term, over
Fuck wizards!
yep, over the body snatcher. There was nothing we could really do about it because we were outnumbered by a lot of people.
Odoron's
So-
not going to say anything the entire time, and he's just going to have, like, expectingly raised eyes at him, like, and just kind of, like, nod the whole time.
Just what you expected.
Like I said, I don't agree with it. It's unnatural. I'm not happy with it. I don't know what to actually do about it. Being in that situation was not exactly easy. But where to go and what to do from here, I do not know. Do I trust that Jode leaving something behind for us will work? Yes. Where can I find 4 more orbs? Don't know. Can definitely feel the power coming from this one, and can feel it when it gets closer to the statue. It gets even better. I just don't know where to get the other 4.
The only thing I'll say is that you're newcomers to this world. The world around every corner is full of terrible things happening. At some point, you have to understand that you can't fix everything. And we have to decide what our goal is and make sure that whatever we do aligns to that goal. And if finding the orbs is how we decide to take care of the rot, so be it. If using the bomb is, or if we're going to find some other, as you say, natural way or more controlled way or whatever it may be, we can't be distracted.
We are in agreement. I just don't. I need more input because I'm at an impasse. And I don't know what to do. I'm not doing anything about Agnar. I just... You can see what it's done to Barley.
I would say I don't disagree, but I'm glad that we can see more eye to eye now.
Yep.
How many beers did you drink during this altercation?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll say like another. It was very long. Like another 2.
I'm also not paying the bartender anymore at this point. He's had enough. So, anybody else have any input?
I am all for continuing to seek the legacy of Jode. He is our friend and I dare say family. We should
Aw.
figure out what has come of him. I had a notepad clipping of all the Vin Diesel family quotes from the various movies, and I can't find them because it was like 2 weeks ago, and I hate myself a little bit.
What, for making it or for losing it?
For
Both.
obviously the one about losing it. Come on.
Did you guys get the bomb?
The next, wow, Jesus.
I mean,
Maybe we should go
yes.
set the bomb off in the
I
church.
also conveniently got this envelope full of instructions that I neglected to read, which
Right.
is probably killing God inside that I haven't opened it yet.
Eh.
I mean, the only bead we have is we know Jode was in that town to the south, where there might be a druid.
You're a druid. Maybe you
It
can talk
was
to-
specifically a town that was within the heart, by the way.
That was within the, yeah.
Why is
I
this
mean, that-
Jode character so important to you?
He's not.
He's family.
Wow. He's more important than Craig.
Because look at him. Look at him.
I forgot you had that.
I'm just trying to get expedition out of everyone else.
Someone bring up the songs that Odoron's obviously heard of.
Fuck Jode.
Excuse you.
I just read this whole session without music. Hold on, let me rectify that. You guys continue with exposition while I find the songs.
You know, Jode is one of those people that you thought, well, I use the term people lightly, that you thought was crazy, but deep down had a better understanding of what was going on than anybody else. And
We're gonna find Jode because we don't leave ours behind. It's simple as that.
yes. But we would do the same for you, Odoron. I don't know if Kratos would. but
I wasn't,
we
and
would.
me saying that was not like a skeptical thing. It was just like legitimately because
Yeah,
at this point
but you
Odoron
wanted to-
doesn't know who it is. Oh, Jode
Yeah.
does.
But finding breadcrumbs from him here is important. And him leaving us stuff is definitely important.
Does that mean we're giving up on the bomb? Seems like. two
Hey, you know
different
what?
plans.
Contingency plans are contingency plans. It's always good to have it with. So,
Yeah, but what if the answer is right here in our hands? And we fuck around on this stupid wizard quest for 5 years looking for orbs.
I mean, like I said, we can head south to that town that's in the heart. That's the only other place we know that Jode was that may have an orb.
Don't we have to go south anyway? It is.
That was the point I was trying
It
to
is on the way. If it does not pan out, then we are still in. We did not lose any time, really,
Yep.
because we're heading that way regardless. So I feel like, in as far as optimizing our outcomes goes, we should head south regardless.
make. Yeah, I mean, and if we need any supplies, there's a general store right here we can check out.
I definitely need some
Bullets?
rope.
Oh, I have rope. Don't worry, buddy.
I need a machine gun. We should see if they have an aisle with machine guns in them.
Yes, I concur. We need to have you as tactically prepared as possible.
But that's where I stand.
Is there an army surplus store around here?
Alright, so we take a quick stop off in the general store, and then we're gonna head south.
Okay. So the question is, are you going to the general store just to look for general goods, or are you going to the general store for other reasons?
I don't think we're going to do the other reasons. I think it's just for goods.
Okay. So
That sounded really
somebody stop
coy
me
for
if I'm
some.
wrong. Huh? No, because that's the place where, if we wanted to follow the hooded figure
Oh, right.
side
right, right.
quest,
I mean, is the gnome shop with the scroll still open?
Yeah.
Is it too like early in the morning?
No, it's open.
Well, if we are leaving this area, I would like to, and I jangle the newfound coins a little bit, possibly increase my armaments, as it were.
Did you get yourself some money at a truck stop?
Well, I don't really want to talk.
That's a big one right there.
I wouldn't either.
Let's just say that it came from unexpected sources, and it'll be a boon to us all.
Unexpected. It seemed pretty expected to me.
Funny.
I'm not a prostitute.
All right. So you're going to excuse me. You're going to general store first.
Let's not split up the party. Let's just do a quick general store. We'll see some stuff they need. If not, we'll get the fuck out of there and then go to get a scroll and get out. Get out
Same
of town.
machine gun. I bring it up to the counter. How much does it cost?
There's no machine gun.
We go back to the bar.
So yeah, you go to general store, and the owner is a Furbolg male, and as you walk in, he goes, "How may I help you?"
Is that how Furbolg speak?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You have a machine gun?
No.
No one else was talking, so I just have filled the silence.
You have any potions?
Sadly, no.
I'll be right back.
Let's start with what you do have, rather than just asking for all the things. What do you have here?
Do you have
List
an
your
axe that
entire-
launches other axes?
We haven't eaten
I-
in like 18 sessions, so do you have food?
I do have some food. Yes, we have some food. We have some different odds and ends. We have some different instruments. I don't know. Just depends on what you're looking for.
I grab a single potato and I just take a bite of it like an apple.
There's like 100. Oh, you don't know about the rations. Never mind.
I
I have
walk
good
over to
berries.
Barley. I have these granola bars. You want those instead? They're very
Potato.
calorically dense.
So are potatoes. I read this story
I
about a guy on another planet who only ate potatoes.
how about I have
Also,
a good berry.
he can tell
Trust me.
from your slurring of words from you being next door. He goes, I have some wine.
Gesture to F's. Pay the man. I grab the wine bottle and I walk out.
We're not interested.
Already gone.
The wine bag.
I'm already gone. You can't say anything.
3 gold, please.
Thorn whip him back into the. Okay.
All right, let's push this along. Does this
Take the
guy have
free
anything
gold.
worth buying?
Not really, no.
Let's go get Rodak Scroll. Or
Yeah.
scrolls, plural. And seeing how he has his own money, I will not donate any of the party money towards this.
That is fun.
Hold
I get
on,
paid. I get paid
Go
by
ahead.
the Big Daddy Council. So
It was
Wow.
100 gold. It was like
You had
nothing.
to- Do you have that many hands in order to take care of the whole council?
didn't have to use hands.
Oh, wow. A man of talents.
Not sure if insult or compliment.
Exactly.
Just shooting the shit while Josh is presumably generating a random spell scroll list.
I don't know. I have the same list. I was just adding the fact that you guys didn't interact with the other thing, so that we have things for next time you come back to this town. Back to where is it?
We're coming back. We left an orb here.
Oh my god,
Looks
that'd be hilarious.
I mean, who even says we need
Ooh.
to stop the rot? We didn't have a choice in this matter.
You know, we never got the rot side of the story. Maybe the rot's a good thing.
You know, much
All
like
right.
climate change is probably just inevitable. We should just spend the rest of our time living peacefully with the people we love.
So, you see, you go back to the store. You have the same half elf there, and or half elf halfling there, and he looks at you and he says, "Well, welcome back."
Greetings and salutations again. We have returned with great more fortified pockets, if you will.
Is there any
My
discounts on that ring?
No.
my I look over at excuse me. Do you have might we check your stock of scrolls again? Good sir.
I'm gonna do this. What scroll are you specifically looking for? And I'll tell you how much it'll cost.
Oh, hold on. I was hoping I had a narrower list. Give me 1 second. Open up the good old wiki dot.
'Cause I'm trying to find the old list that I had, because I was just gonna put that same one there, because it's literally been a day.
I don't know. Maybe he got a new like bus load of scrolls.
No, he's the one. He's the one who makes them. Remember?
Maybe he made a new bus load of scrolls.
He worked hard
Ah.
into the night, knowing that he had a buyer.
That's true. How often do you have buyers like that? So I'm
You mean ones with no
looking
money?
I mean, we have money now. Well, some money now. So in level 1, I'm looking for Unseen Servant. Okay. Level 2, I'm looking for Borrowed Knowledge.
Hell's borrowed knowledge.
Pasting. It's one of the new spells.
Fucking Quandrix Wizards.
I was looking at Discord, and then I realized that's not where you put it.
Literally did the same.
The worst
Yeah,
part
I'm
is I heard the blip, and I was like, "Oh yeah, obviously the Discord." No.
That's not the Discord saying.
Oh,
Interesting.
I like that a
Oh.
lot, actually. Honestly.
And I don't really have a. I mean, they're also like dispel and counter spell for level 3, but like I'm not super. I don't have enough slots for level 3 to be that concerned. It's mostly Unseen Servant and a Borrowed Knowledge. I'm
Yeah.
looking at here.
The halfling looks at you and he goes, I'll tell you what. For 75 gold, I will create one of the two that you want. Tell me which one, and I'll make it.
I will. Knowledge is always important. I will give you 75 gold for that scroll of Borrowed Knowledge, sir.
I can give you that in a book worth at least 25 gold pieces.
Excellent, thank you. I would like. What is the book titled?
Halfling's superiority to goblins and magic.
Wow.
Wow,
That's
a little,
oddly
a little,
specific.
a little on the nose, but I shall take it. Thank you.
The art of the gigolo, known as the male prostitute.
All right, so
Are you
I've
a
got
wizard?
26 gold.
Yes.
pieces.
Oh my god, you're fucking awful too. It's a fucking curse.
Book
Why does
of
he hate halflings?
Not halfling.
Why does he hate people that are smarter than him? Wait, I answered my own question.
All right,
Yep.
so I'm just calling this book of Halfling Superiority.
Wizard, I see. I'm changing my character backstory to be a mage hunter. Exterminate magic. Those guys back in the other world had it right. Fuck magic.
You guys are a bunch of idiots. I hate you all.
So yeah, we'll say that you spend. It takes him an hour to be able to make this for you.
All right,
And
so I sit down calmly in the waiting room and begin munching on a ration. Oh, this is
Okay.
getting great. You guys,
I eat a good berry.
How many hooded figures do we see coming in and out while waiting for the scroll?
0, because it's the wrong shop.
Wrong place.
Damn.
But
If we
you know,
wanted that quest, we were at the other store for that.
I'll say like within an hour, you do hear a little bit of rummaging going on in the trash cans behind, and some of you might knowingly know that it's the woman from the other store looking for the rejects for her store.
Jesus.
We already did this. We're not doing it again. Do you have an orb? Is there an orb in that trash can? Whatever you're going through.
So, yeah, so you get your new scroll for borrowed knowledge, and he also gives you a book to go with it for a total of 75 gold.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you. And if you need any more knowledge, just let me know and I've got you.
Excellent.
Oh, he'll need a lot more if he wants to live up to the power of you.
I've been told that before.
You discount the ring yet?
No. For you, an
This is-
extra 10%.
Not me.
This is gonna become a meme.
Somehow the ring's gonna show
Hashtag
up in
free
every
the
shop
ring.
we go to.
Do what?
The ring's gonna show up in every shop we go to, even if it's under different owners for some reason.
Yep. All right. Guess it's time to leave. We're leaving the town.
It's finally happening.
Before we leave the town, can I read the? Can I actually read
It's
the
not
contents of the package I was
It's-
given?
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
crucial that you go to the grocery store.
So yeah,
five
when
of
you
us.
you break the seal on the letter that you have, and you can tell, you know, it's a little heavy. As you open it, there's a key within, and the instructions are, Odoron, make sure that you are not nearby when the bomb detonates. Give it says give to the party, and bring them to the heart. There's an activation device, or there's an activation button on the device itself. It'll activate after 5 minutes. You need to be at least 50 miles away. Any living thing within the 50-mile radius will be consumed in order to help power the bomb.
He's supposed to go 50 miles in 5 minutes.
I don't think
He's
it's
not
like-
supposed to be near it. You guys are supposed to go
Yeah, we're
along.
we're the sacrificial lambs.
Alright, yeah.
Did you read that out loud, Odoron, or you read it to yourself?
I read it to myself and then gave the cliff notes.
Okay.
Like, you guys, it's instructions for how to activate the bomb, and that's basically it.
Did you tell us about the part where we will die if we're within 50 miles?
I already told you guys that.
Yeah, he told you guys that last session.
No, but
He's saying
like,
when you gave us the cliff notes, you specifically called out that risk, I assume, right?
I mean, you guys already knew that because that was the same thing I told you the last session, that you guys would die by activating the bomb. And it
Specific radius, though. 50
No.
miles is asking.
yeah,
No.
50 miles.
No.
50 miles is a
No.
lot of.
I gave you the cliff notes
Okay.
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
because yeah,
I don't think that changes anything for us then, so it's still our plan. I really think we should put the bomb in Agnar's chambers. Can we vote on that?
I'm not.
I would be much more willing to go collect these stupid orbs.
Starts making
Did
us
that.
as bad as him.
Nah. Not even close. Alright, we head south. We sing a jaunty tune. We travel.
All right.
Following in the footsteps of Jode.
Yes, finally.
What session were we supposed to leave town? 4 sessions ago?
Nah, you're fine. You're doing fine. There's no issues.
He says
Oh.
in a slightly distressed voice.
Who remembers that the starting town was called Latherton?
Yeah, because we made soap jokes.
Not I. Not I. I will admit that fully. Not I.
I
I'm
definitely.
bad.
Okay.
And I'm the one who made the soap joke.
All right. So you guys begin your journey south. First question is, do you guys still have the wagon and horse?
Absolutely.
Or
Yes.
that was the plan. I thought, yeah.
okay. So you guys just begin heading south. You go over different tumultuous terrains, and we'll say, for the sake of pushing things along, you eventually find yourselves at the outpost south. You took about 5 days to get there, so however many rations you have, yeah, go ahead and get rid of those, unless you're using good berries, in which case I don't care.
I will eat a
So,
good berry just to ration.
so just for the issues of learning the spells,
Mhm.
are we stopping by the roadside and I'm summoning my tower with the library so I can actually have the
What I
reagents to learn
assumed
spells
you were
with?
doing because you really wanted your tower.
I mean, it was kind of the linchpin for how to form my spell things. So the thing with that is we would have to stay 10 hours a night because I would need. So wait, no, is a long rest? I have to sleep 6 hours. I have to sleep 8 hours.
8.
I have to no. I think we have to light activity for 8 hours, including some amount of sleep. I just don't remember the hours.
I think it's 6 to 2. It's the ratio. 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of activity.
Okay. All right. So then I don't have to worry about it. They're all level 2 spells. Okay. So I guess in the 3 days I have learned all of my scrolls. Do we agree to this? DM? Okay. Flame Arrows, Phantom Steed, and Borrow Knowledge are all now spells I can prepare.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's like, I really need to think, how this might fuck me.
All right. I mean, I don't have any of them prepped right now, but I will do it for the next session since we're getting kind of late. So.
Mhm,
Uh,
All right.
oh,
So
so
We agree, so we do it.
what do we see?
All right. So, as you guys begin approaching the southern border, you eventually start seeing, I guess, a structure, kind of crude wooden. You see a large outpost where people can see across, and you also see that there are a lot of people that are clad in heavy armor. They're ostensibly the soldiers and guard from Latherton and Evans Watch. And as you continue southwards along, eventually someone stops you and they ask what business you have here at the southern outpost.
Sorry, when I walked away for a second, where are we on this map? We're heading.
Essentially, for the sake of moving things along, you guys are already here.
All right.
Okay. Oh wow.
yeah, we got
you
fast
guys
travel.
took days. You guys took days. You had some heart to hearts with each other. You love each other. You hate each other. The usual. You found some random people singing Blades and Brews. All of you had a heartfelt tear for Jode, except for Barley, who said "fuck that fucking kobold."
These stupid songs.
Blades and Brews is a good song.
Sounds like we're gonna be joining the Night's Watch right now.
So,
Some dude just asked us what business we have there.
Motor on.
Do you guys all suddenly forget what the plan was?
No, I know what the plan. I just feel like you're the. We are here on
Okay,
behalf of the council. You
yo,
are-
he's the dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are the dude. It sucks. but-
We're on here on behalf of the council. You are the official member of.
I
the
officially chose a non-charisma character to not be the face of the game this time.
Okay. Hey guys, we have this bomb that the council told us to bring in and put in place. It's right
Only
here.
within
This
50
bomb.
miles.
Yeah, so if you're within 50 miles of the bomb, no, I don't say that.
You're gonna get fucked.
No, we're here on behalf of the council. I can't believe you guys are letting me talk to strangers.
We're
but
here
if
on
you're-
official council
That's
business.
all.
That's all.
And and what business is that?
Monkey
Official.
business.
Aren't you listening? Official business.
It's a need-to-know basis.
Ooh, that's good. That's
Well,
good.
we get our orders directly from the Baroness, so unless you have anything that can show that you came from her, I can't do anything for you.
I'm gonna show the letter, and I assume there's some sort of wax seal or something on it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show that, but not the contents of the letter.
All right. And he salutes you and he says, "Understood. Come on through. We have extra tents and people here that can receive you."
How far out from? I mean, it's weird that we're not warning these people. I think I'm having second thoughts about
I mean,
that.
are we actually using the bomb, or like
I didn't think we were actually using the bomb. The bomb is like.
are we
How are we
just
gonna talk-
again?
we gotta
I
talk
feel like
about
we
this,
did
though.
something without really coming to a plan. Like, are we here to investigate? Are we looking for Jode orbs? Are we just
Jode Orbs was the only idea that we had that Jode had been somewhere, so that's why
Yeah.
maybe there might be.
so
an
we're
orb
just
here
looking
too.
for?
But
Yeah.
I also think that we were heading this direction because the two tasks coincided.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
Josh
that's
hand
it.
waved
Yep.
us very quickly here, but this is a discussion that we're going to have.
I mean, yeah. No matter what, like anything that would have happened between the town here
Oh,
wouldn't have
we're still gonna
changed
get there.
anything.
Yeah.
Which I agree with.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we have this bomb that we're supposed to set off that may solve everything. We don't really know, right? And again, the fact that it's going to kill us is irrelevant if it fixes everything, right? I think
mean-
that was Odoron's point.
Or we
But-
find a sufficiently powerful wizard to tell us how to use the bomb without needing to sacrifice 5 people.
I look at Rodoc. What do you got for us,
Uh,
Ace? Try to redeem wizard kind.
I mean, have we actually opened the? I don't think we've actually opened the
Recommend
lockbox.
not
though.
opening the bomb. Not a wizard, but I would say don't open the box. So, you're ready to use the thing inside. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, it is. I understand your frustration, but it
Oh
is.
my god, hit him with that.
It is very difficult for me to examine the
Using my
mechanisms
emotions against me.
through a metal opaque box. I cannot see through this box.
You can't send
Again.
magic.
Not with that attitude.
First of all, what kind of shitty wizard can't see through a box? My god, man. Did you hear about the last guy? He transferred his body into another body, and you can't see through a box?
Yes, but could he see the body that he was transferring into?
Obviously. He turned into
Yes.
smoke.
See, the laws of magic are very specific in that most things most constructs of magic require you to be able to see what you're affecting.
You said very specific, but then you also used the word most, so I don't think you know what specific
Yeah, I'm going to
means.
point out that I think that halfling was right, and he probably was a better wizard than you. Maybe we should go back and ask him if he can see inside the box.
So Josh, who's
I feel very
receiving us?
unappreciated.
I'm
gonna-
giving you an opportunity here. How are we going to teleport 50 miles away from this box?
Oh. I'm
How
gonna
high an
see-
AC do I need to survive the bomb blast?
A 50-mile radius bomb blast? Like 19.
You just
I
need
mean,
to
I
hit,
feel
you
like
just
it-
need to hit a dex check.
For the record,
Okay.
the blast itself isn't 50 miles. We need to be 50 miles away from it to not be consumed by it in order to, generate the blast.
Wait, what?
It's gonna consume all like living things within 50 miles.
Okay, I'm gonna do an Arcana check
Oh.
on this box that I can't see, and I'm gonna take it with disadvantage because there we go.
Why are you assuming disadvantage when the DM didn't even say that? What the hell?
Why? Yeah. Why you just like you like
Sure.
handicapping and hurting everything?
Triple advantage.
Just to be super clear, though, shield will not protect me from the bomb.
Nothing will protect you from that
How
bomb.
about machine guns?
Nothing will protect you from that bomb. And also, I'm glad that you rolled disadvantage and got a 1, because what I was going to tell you is the same thing you would have gotten with the 1, which is you don't know that there's a bomb in that box.
Is it because I can't see into this locked box?
It is also
Oh,
because
we
the
get
box
it.
is
Open the
magical.
Open the fucking box. I hope it blows us all up. Doesn't fucking put up with worlds of shitty wizards anymore.
All right, I have a question.
all right.
We're gonna try to move this along. Reasonably, do I think I can relock the box if I unlock it?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna open the box.
Okay. You open the box, and there is a square device. It's completely smooth. It looks like it's made of both metal and wood, and there are 3 different notches on it, and then something that looks like a lever.
I played an iPhone game like this once. You had to turn it and you had to find this.
I am going to cast Detect Magic so that I can learn the School of Magic.
I just want to make sure it's actually a school of magic, even though I have it written down. I don't trust myself.
Fair enough.
Evocation.
No.
It
That's not what I
explodes.
wrote.
It's evocation.
You know what? If it's illusion, it's a shot in the dark, but it's not costing us anything to find out, right?
Necrotic.
So I tell everybody, poignantly tell Rodok, it is made of necrotic.
Necromancer magic.
Fucking
Yep.
necromancer magic. I gotta go kill the council. You know the rules.
Bring the box to them.
You know the rules. I have a crossbow.
We should have killed that necromancer on that boat. You guys remember that? What a fun time.
Okay, so our other lead is there's a druid somewhere around here that we might be able to go talk to that has fought the rot for quite some time, may have met Jode. I'm going to start asking about around. That's why I was asking who is receiving us, Josh, because that was you said there would be people to receive us.
Yes. Give me 1 second. Ba-ba-da-ba. All right. So you are going to be received by, just a troop of people, but specifically there is a Captain Graham that is going to be watching over anyone who is specifically sent by the Baroness. And Captain Graham, leads you to some open tents as well as, some rations and stuff for you.
Thank him. Captain, I do have a question. This is our first time this far south.
Do you know anybody named Bob?
Whatever. We had heard that there was a druid down here helping to fight the rot. Where is this individual?
He looks at you and he says, "There's no druid with us. Do you mean the druid from the heart?"
Quite possibly. I don't exactly know. Like I said, I'm going by what I heard, and as you can see, I am one.
We haven't had any dealings with any druids or with anyone since the rot began spreading, but there was one that we used to hail, who was from some sort of village to the south. Very few people have been there.
I believe it's someplace that we do need to visit. Can you point us in the correct direction?
I know that it's someplace to the south. I'm sure that there might be someone. Let me see if I can find someone that might know, because as far as I know, the majority of people who are here haven't actually gone on the excursion in over 50 years.
I understand and I appreciate that.
You say the excursion like it's a guided tour.
It is a long journey through a place that is unmapped. Generally, what would happen is we would be guided by one of the druids, but that has long passed ever since the kobold came through.
Why?
Oh.
What does the kobold have to do with it?
He was the last one to make the excursion. He was specifically invited by Salali.
That's the name of the druid.
But did people not come because nobody comes anymore, or because there's no druids to do the guiding? Like, what about him means that people don't come anymore?
After he went through, the rot began to spread. He had promised that he would completely destroy the heart, and instead he betrayed all of us. And ever since then, there has been no more druids, and no one can make the journey.
Well, let's see if we can rectify that.
I'm gonna, whenever like Captain is not like with us, I'm gonna talk to everybody. Like, you mean They're talking about the same kobold that you guys are saying was your friend is the reason why my world is going to be consumed by this plague.
That's what he's saying.
Do
That's
I-
what he is for my thing.
Does this story sound familiar to me at all?
You know that there was a kobold. You know that there's lots of different stories about him. You heard about a lot of the songs that he spread, and he was some sort of messiah to some people. He was someone crazy to others. But you know that there was some sort of creature that went into the forest, and it was after the creature went into the forest that all of this happened. So, I will say probably about now you believe that it was this specific kobold that did it, but beforehand you just knew there was a creature that went into the forest, and that after that the rot spread.
Okay.
Oh, again, stories are stories, but let's see what proof we can come up with.
It's well documented that stories derived from cultures of oral tradition do get twisted over time. Embellishments do get added, and as such, inaccuracies do present themselves. I think we should withhold judgment of the situation until we can actually investigate the heart for ourselves. Let us not paint Jode with the brush of villainy unless we have actual solid evidence. My team is a... Can you guys hear me at all, or am I just like
Yeah, no.
hearing myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dead silence after my speech. Like, oh, did Comcast just fucking hiccup again? Because it did twice, like randomly, and then my phone pops up and it said, "You lost internet. Internet is back." And then 2 minutes later, "You lost internet. Internet is back. Thanks."
So yeah, let's, I guess, rest here and see if we can get some sort of directions. And
Cool beans. I'm gonna reprep my
Sure.
spells.
Okay.
offer the entire party a good berry. Good berry.
Just one good.
All
berry
these
for the whole party?
rations get. I shouldn't even need any fucking rations.
Exactly.
I just wonder how all three of us are going to share one good berry.
I mean, I have 149 more rations. I just began handing out granola bars.
I have 9 more good berries. You only need 1.
So, would anyone care for these organic granola bars? They do last you for an entire day's worth of nutrition.
So
Pop the
I
wine
began
bottle.
cramming granola bars in people's faces because this shit is heavy and I'm tired of carrying.
I just pop the wine bottle with my teeth and start drinking.
all right. So we'll say
So
that you
1,
guys
2,
are
3. So 145 granola bars left. Awesome.
nice. So you guys all have your rations. You all, chat. You chat with some of the, guard soldiers who are around. Maybe do some gambling, whatever have you. And eventually, you all take your rest. The next morning, as you guys are waking up, you are, you are brought a creature that has specifically come to the camp in order to greet you. And you see a blue, looks like small lizard dragon thing. And it says to you, I Derek's. I help. I come to help. And I think with that we will end our session.
Is it a blue kobold?
It is a blue kobold.
A blue bold?
Blue bald.
A blue bold. And I'll also say, with continuing on, you all are with that long rest will level up to level 6.
All right. I'm rolling my HP now.
That's what I like. Yeah, let's do it.
So, because I believe in living dangerously.
I do not. I will just take my level.
Same, but
Yeah, one.
No.
Again. I
God.
fucking love it.
Extra impactful for a wizard.
Okay, so I'm now up to 33 HP. Yeah, buddy.
Oh shit! I'm a freaking fighter. I've got so many ASI.
Josh, I gotta get with you on level 6.
Are we good for the 25th? Does that actually work for you, Chris?
Hold on. Let's just make
Because
sure.
it's the last Monday of the month, but
Yeah, it's fine.
okay.
And that works out perfectly because we're going on vacation the first week of August, so
Wait, so what day are we talking about?
25th.
25th.
This. I don't think I'm leaving yet. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I'll just leave work. I gotta do some coverage. I'll just leave work at earlier. Ooh, I get Arcane Tradition. Hold on.
And then I'm going to give you the heads up now. After that, we're going to be on for the 8th. And I'm going to ask to do the 15th because I should be away the 22nd. So, and then, so yeah, 25th, 8th, 15th, and then does the 29th work for you, Chris? It's the end of the month.
That's cutting it a little close. It's hard for me to know now, until I see what we're actually delivering for cars. Like if there's,
Will you know by the 15th?
I'll have a better idea.
Okay.
I don't. It's such a weird spot.
Yeah. I know. Because essentially, it's because like I'm 100% not here the 22nd, so it's the difference between coming back on the 29th or the 5th. That's it.
Gotcha.
If we have to do the 5th, it's not that big of a deal, right? Because we can. The 3 weeks is, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah,
Velocity shift.
I'll try to let you know that it's such a weird thing. I should be okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
even if I gotta stay like an hour later at work, I can still probably make it in time to play. So I should be alright. But
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, we can revisit when we get into August. But
yeah,
I just wanted to give everyone the heads up now. So as of right now, the plan is 25th, 8th, 15th, and then from there we'll see what happens.
alright, perfect.
Guys, guess what? You're almost out of the epilogue.
Prologue?
I mean, we could just
Prologue.
end the campaign and set off the bomb right now.
Alright.
Barley
Let's
gets drunk on wine and starts.
Get it? Odoron closed and locked that box, by the way. I don't think we ever explicitly said that he did this.
Nope. I'm just like carrying it around like it's a fidget cube.
Oh no.
So Josh, can we ask what we missed in the grocery store? Since it's gone forever, we don't get to know.
You don't get to know.
I go back to the grocery store.
Nope, too late.
It's a ritual. Ritual. Sweet. Picking up ritual
I gotta
spells.
pick another spell.
Also, my intention is that you will be revisiting a lot of places, so things that you missed or did not miss will affect things in the future. So,
Gotcha.
Man, those guys are definitely gonna.
moral of the story is you didn't necessarily miss anything, or you did. Who knows? But
Well, I feel like by the time we get back there, it may have had an impact.
yeah, that's exactly it. So I don't want to tell you because it
Okay.
may have had an impact, and you will know if it did.
So interesting thing I have is a enemy teleport.
What?
Velocity shift at level 6, Quandrix. You learn to manipulate kinetic formulas and alter the velocity of another creature. When a creature you can see starts its turn or moves into a space within 30 feet of you, you can use a reaction to force a creature to make a charisma saving throw against your spell save DC, which it can choose to fail. On a failure, the creature is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. You can use that number of proficiency bonus times for long rest.
Damn.
So like the way I'm reading this is when it like starts to move, like I can just reaction teleport them, even an ally, and then they can have their own movement on top of that. So
I
It's
was
not
sitting here
it-
like, oh, he's gonna use this to fuck me over. No, he's gonna use it to help
Fuck
his
us
teammates
over.
fuck me over.
yes, I'm going to use that to teleport Barley onto top of into rooftops where he can just unload bullets. Because I don't have
dude,
like an ally teleport.
Barley is gonna get so fucked up at level 6. You guys are gonna be fucking loving it.
Is he artificing or no?
Can't tell you. He's multi-classing into a
Rogue?
Thing.
Oh my god. Please take a rogue so you can sneak attack with a rifle.
Yo.
There's
Nice.
there's 4 good options, all of which would be fun in different ways, but I think I'm gonna go a specific way.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I'm taking.
I've elected not to multi-class, even though the temptation is incredibly.
Oh my god, please
I feel like
multi-class.
with another 2 fighters in the group, I need to multi-class, and so we can get some separation here.
I'll multi-class in a row. No, that's a good idea. I'll multi-class in a row.
Fuck.
We don't.
Alright, we'll all multi-class in different directions. So I'm gonna multi-class in a ranger.
No, everyone should multi-class in a row. Everyone
Yeah, then we can
takes.
all
I've
sneak attack.
already multi-classed. I'm not gonna tri-class.
Everyone try class in a row.
Are you me? I believe I spearheaded the tri-classing. Thank you very much.
I'm
The
not
tri-class
doing
for
it.
Saying you don't want people to try class in a rogue?
Honestly, like a 1 point dip in a row just for, I think what, like 2 or 3 more skill proficiencies is money.